You get to go do it so that you can have the fun playing with it too.
Oh, puts it in. That's super cool.
All right, kids. Well, we're having a special day today. We're going to start a legacy game called Charterstone. We've got the Arsenos and the Powers here to play with us. They have never played a campaign or a legacy game, so they are just as astonished at the idea of actually scribbling on their board as any of you when you first played one. So follow along with us. It's going to be a long road. We're going to play every 2 weeks, and we've got 10 to 12 games to go. So this will be happening Saturdays for a few months. And if you want to tune in, and we will get started. We're already ready here. with Ezra in the background. Yes. The Immortal Forever King has selected 6 citizens of Green Gully to start a new village far from the Eternal City. Congratulations for being chosen. Your goal is to bring the greatest glory to the Forever King, so you may rule the village in his name. After spending all day flying over the kingdom, the Zeppelin sets down and the guards open the hatch for you and your companions. Unfold the game board and put the objective mat and advancement mat next to the board. That's the objective mat. That's the advancement mat. And here is the board. And it says either side, but of course,
we only know one
we
side.
know better.
District 12.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we had
Heard
some.
this story before.
We had some teens playing with us when we played last time. We were all very clever with our naming, of course. Okay. Locate and open the Chronicle. Peel this sticker off the card and affix it to the indicated space on page 6, because this is story card 1. And so it says story 1. Then place the card remnant in the archive, which...
Did you put the archive away?
Turns out that the story and rule cards are kept in here. I didn't realize that. I'm pretty sure that we had tossed a bunch of them, but either way. So it's a very thick card.
Oh, it has the sticker
Oh,
on it.
it's got a whole sticker
Okay,
right
that's
on it.
cool. Wow.
And this goes right
Okay. Story number 1. See, I thought it was going to be little squares that would make up a part of the story.
there. They can be,
It's not
but
entire
some of them are smaller. But yeah, this one has a lot of big stickers in. And that says go to card 2. Scriptorium and General Supply. The sun is setting as you venture outside. The location is a lush landscape of rolling hills, patches of trees, and a babbling brook. The guards unload a number of mysterious crates and forbid you to open any of them, except for the one labeled Scriptorium. Open it now. The Scriptorium tuck box, which we've already emptied, is where you'll store your global components from game to game. During the game, these global components, along with advancement cards, form the general supply, and they are all limited as follows. 36 coins, which I didn't count but should be correct. 72 resource tokens, 12 of each. Metal, grain, wood, coal, clay, and pumpkin. 1 Charterstone, which is the wooden die.
That's right here.
1 progress token, which is the other little guy in there. And 4 plastic bags, which they are large bags. I have one tucked away in the middle divider, and there's 2 more in there. Plenty of bags in this house, even if we run out, believe me. It does. It says pull card 3.
Yep. You're good.
Good?
Got 36.
I do know for a fact that we all start with 4 each, so if we want to distribute those, we can. The group gathers around a large rock. You recognize it as a Charterstone, just like the one at the center of the Eternal City. The village is divided into 6 charters. Okay, so 6 charters. Each with 6 hexagonal plots. So you can kind of see they have a little shadowed hexagon in there. Okay, so there's 6 of them in each of those zones. Okay. Each player should now adjust their seating position to permanently select their charter. Claim your charter chest, the box with your charter emblem. The text on it will be explained later. Then open it to reveal components. So, what color does everyone want to be?
Dun dun dun.
does it matter that much?
It,
No,
What is the
absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean, it'll probably determine your gameplay style. So, like, I mean, this is a cloud port, right?
Yes.
So you're going to be doing probably some kind of trading there. This has some kind of mountain
There,
access.
I don't.
I don't remember at all.
I don't think the color matters a whole lot, although it will determine, I think, like what your starting easy access resource is.
Yeah.
That's about all. At that point, then you'll be able to spread out to whatever you get based on the cards you get. So it's more just a matter of personal preference.
Yeah, I'm fine with mine.
Okay.
So that makes me this one and me that.
You'd be
Red,
red.
blue,
Yeah.
and black. Okay.
Let's
So-
do
It makes sense to me.
Take your matching chest. And now inside this, you will find a bag that has 2 regular workers, 1 big and 1 small. Somebody's bag is very mangled, by the way. I don't know whose. I think it'll be green. I apologize, and you can replace these or get rid of them as per your preference. It has definitely been chewed up. Alright, so you should have 1 big dude, 1 little dude, 1 scoring marker, and 12 influence tokens. These little octagons are. Extract cards 200 through 205 from the index and match them with each player. Each player named their persona. This is who you are for the campaign.
200 to what?
205. Oh, you're adorable. That's totally you.
Great. 5?
6.
5.
So yeah, 205.
2005. 205.
Nice.
I'm a lady. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I'm an old. Is that a man? It is.
Yeah,
Probably.
you are.
Yeah.
You may be a lady. I'm a black lady.
Nice.
Nah, I really got soul. Okay. And then this one's
What are
card.
you gonna name her?
So yes.
Yep. So then you name yourself.
Yep.
Right
Get to
on the
name
card.
yourself and write it right up on the top.
I totally had a guy name in mind.
This is a big decision.
Yep. This could determine whether you're gonna lose right here.
It does it! Oh my goodness. Are you putting things in?
Yeah, you go in there.
Okay.
Speak to me.
We're gonna need cards 5 through 10.
So I just write it on here?
Yeah.
Right at the little top.
I have no idea.
She looks Swedish. He looked a little Italian. so I
Very,
don't-
very Northern European.
Should go with Guido.
Can you?
Gustav.
Be
Oh,
Heidi.
better.
Yeah. What?
She looked at
Yeah.
Latin.
Winston.
Latin descent
Yeah.
to me.
Uh,
I like the guy.
Right? Just chilling. I have no idea what I'm naming though.
Thank you.
do you think that they're besties?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why they picked plots next to each other, obviously.
He's like her adopted grandfather. She's an orphan.
Yeah.
Tragically orphaned.
Sure.
Taken in by Gustavo and his late wife, Mildred.
Mildred.
But Mildred also tried
The
to
lore.
I love the
The
narrative.
deep lore.
Oh my gosh, it is already starting.
It's already there.
Mildred
Fantastic.
tragically passed away, and that is why they came here.
Clive.
I like Clive. That's good. That's good. What do you got going over there?
I'm
Shanae.
Shanae.
Shanae. I like it.
There we go.
I look suspiciously at
Actually
everybody.
use the interwebs to get some ideas.
Oh, excellent.
Nice.
Have you guys ever used the name generator or fantasy name generator?
Yes.
One of the most helpful tools
It's
ever.
hilarious.
It's fantastic.
I don't think I have.
Glenn was using ChatGPT to develop like whole villages.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
Oh.
for
my
adventures. He would
goodness.
say like, okay, give me a village with 30 people here. He tells it like, I want these jobs, I want these
Wow.
age ranges.
And then
write
just-
it up,
oh.
and then it'll just do the whole thing for you.
That's
I've seen
incredible.
some D&D campaigns that'll use it for like, your party adventure somewhere and the DM's not ready for it, and it's just like, ChatGPT, I need you to make, a band of raiding orcs or
Nice.
something that are all this level, and it'll give you stats and everything for them.
Ooh.
I know it's ridiculous.
That's sweet.
You're getting
Chat D&D.
I'm rich.
What happened?
I put his passage in. He was holding it backwards. I think he couldn't
I was trying to get it in.
couldn't
Yeah,
twist it
that's-
around.
He was doing something I hadn't seen him do last night at the memorial service, where he was starting to do the raspberry, and he would launch the binky out of his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
He's done that a few
I
times.
was
He'll
like,
just,
I was like, okay, that makes it fun
You
to
learned
keep
a new
track of.
Yeah.
we tried potatoes for the first time last night. I was just
Ooh.
chowing down on them.
That's
I was
awesome.
absolutely loving it.
I love that.
Okay. When the guards leave, you scout your charter for your first charter building. The village will rely on access to basic resources to survive, grow, and prosper. So we've extracted buildings, cards 5 through 10, and each of these match one of our symbols.
Nice.
Let's say it says set aside. Well, we don't have characters. These cards feature basic resource buildings, where players replace workers to gain one of the indicated resource. So, for instance, if you look on the sticker itself, it gives you a name, and then up here in the upper right tells you what resource it generates. Okay. Each player removes the building sticker from their corresponding card and fixes it permanently to any plot in their charter. Buildings must be oriented in the same way as all other buildings on the board. So you notice how they have the name going along the upper left edge. So keep that orientation. Each player keeps their constructed building card face up in front of them, as they'll need it later. So do not get rid of the backer. Hang on to that.
Okay.
But otherwise, yes, peel your sticker and choose a location to place it. I promise you, where you place it does not matter. But boy, you better line it up right.
But you better.
I know, that's what I
I'm mostly worried about that.
So what you're saying is put it on like this.
Right?
You get kicked out of a legacy game because that's how you get kicked out of the legacy.
That's
game.
right.
Especially
Oh,
Mark's,
Mark, I saw that.
Quite worried
especially
about
Mark's
Right?
legacy game.
No, I will forgive you if you don't, line it up 100%. But the guys in our games, when we do Legacy, they do make me put the labels on because I tend to be the pickiest about putting them on. But don't.
Put the
Don't
force
worry.
by force.
There's plenty of
Makes a lot
space
of sense.
between them if you don't
It
nail
fits
your mark. So,
inside. I'm gonna call that good enough.
That's well done.
It's not quite perfect, but it's
extract card
close
11
enough.
from the. So it should be the next one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the event that we were playing with fewer than 6 players, you could have inactive charters, which you could either convert to automated players, or other players later on could come in and pick them up. And
Oh,
then
cool.
the inactive players would actually have things that happen from game to game to continue to kind of build them up to keep them at pace with the rest of the players, or at least, if not at pace, a little behind, but not too far.
Gotcha.
That way the one-offs wouldn't miss out. But regardless of the number of human players in any given game of Charterstone, there are always 6 foundling villagers, each operating as a character. Let's see, if there are fewer than 6 players, affix each remaining building sticker to a plot. We don't have to. The game will soon introduce a way for inactive charters to grow. We don't have to worry about that at all. So they gave us a... Wait a minute. It would be helpful if I pulled the sticker off and put it in the book.
You put it away and didn't take the sticker out?
I did. Taking a little long.
Good job, Game Master.
I know, right? You think I never played a game before? Okay, so we don't have to do this. Extract card 12. extract cards 206 through 218 from the index. Place the 8 assistant cards on the advancement mat and the 5 objective cards on the objective mat. You will soon shuffle the cards on each of the mats into their respective decks.
206 to what?
218. Open the Chronicle and proceed with the setup instructions. Then, players have read those mats explain a player turn, the buildings and the commons, the cloud fort, and the reputation track.
So want them spread out or just on the
Just stacked up, yeah. Because we'll process them during the setup.
Okay.
When you're ready to begin game 1, extract card 13 from the index. Place this card in the archive without removing the sticker. Oh yeah, because there's no story. So let's do the setup first, and then we'll extract card 13. You pull it. You must want to set it up on end. Okay, now we'll do the actual setup because what this has done is presented us with the prep work needed to have the beginning of the game. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware if I didn't tell you, but when this game is done, you'll still be able to play it. You'll just be able to play the configuration that's in. I know there have been some people who have played a game in the campaign mode, and then they go and buy the recharge pack and build the game they want.
Oh, that's cool.
They'll just put the pieces out. They'll just search through everything, make the game
Make
they
it how
want
they
on the
want it.
outside. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so setup. We've got the general supply. To your left in the drawer, we have the little resource bins we can use to pass those around if we need to, or to help contain them a little bit.
Oh, for these guys? I don't know if we want the double person for bigger things too. If we need
So
that.
you can do like the metal, like the skull ones can go in here. They're gonna be awkward.
Follow each step in sequential order. All right.
Actual stones.
Do we want to like split them so that there can be
Oh.
So if you have more of these,
Just wanna do
resources
that?
on both sides of the table? If that makes sense.
We can do that.
Yes, we do. Well, one
So
more
we have-
split one.
Oh, it's not 3 of those.
Nope.
Where are the rest of those?
I don't know, they're
There's
not
12 of
in here.
each. So
I
you just go 6
think
and
they're
6.
actually in the game. Oh, they're probably near the car.
It's alright.
6. Yep. Let's go.
What we got?
You can split one, and then we'll have to have 2 of the regular ones. I can get some more of these at the store. So next time we don't split 2
Swap
and 2.
this and that wood one down, or that empty one down there.
Sure.
I think we put those guys
Alexa,
kind of in the middle.
dining room 100%. Oh, come on.
I'll take
Dining
the
room
plastic-
main.
The plastic bags that those were in. We'll just-
Keep that one open anyway.
Oh, is that a different one?
Is that the one that was in your box?
I think that one was
Yeah.
mine.
If it was in your,
Oh, no.
Yes.
if it's the one that was in your box, you can just stick it back in your box. I was just thinking
Okay.
the component ones, I'd get them out of the way.
This one for
No
gold.
problem. Some put them in the box. Okay. So we can shuffle the decks, and we'll put out 5 random. What are those called?
Those are.
Advancement cards,
That's the one.
and then 3 of the objective cards.
This determines our fate right here.
Place the progress token on the space corresponds to the player count. So we are on 6 player here. So once we get, face up on the map.
A Sherpa.
And then as those get taken, if they get taken, then new ones will come out off the draw deck. So this is the progress track. Certain activities advance the progress track, specifically using the Zeppelin, the Charterstone, and the Grandstand. Also, there's a track over there.
Reputation.
Yes, that's reputation track. So for each turn that you take that you don't have at least 1 reputation token, it advances the progress track.
Oh.
But the reputation track is competitive. The more tokens you have on it, the higher you score on it at the end of the game. And this will tell us what our objective is for the game, because we'll have special objectives. Okay, so Progress token is placed. Guidepost. There is no guidepost for game 1. First player. So who wants to roll the die to see who goes first? It's whichever icon comes up. So somebody roll it.
Yeah.
Blue.
Azul.
You are first.
What does that mean?
That you will make the first action in the game once you know what to do.
Okay, once I know what to do.
Yes,
Let's
we're
say
gonna
it.
go through that.
You didn't say that.
I'm excited. Don't do anything yet. Yes, for game 1 we start with 4 money. Personal supply. Yes, we put all of our VP tokens on 0.
Everybody's little flower-like piece. What'd you call it?
It's a victory point token.
Victory point token. How you want to stack?
Oh, that didn't go as far as I wanted it to. Bummer.
All right, so each player has 12 influence tokens. Those are a limited supply. Once you run out, you can't place any more. If something requires them as a cost and you don't have them, you can't pay it. You can't take the action. If you run out of influence tokens, you cannot take actions that require them, and from then on, you must advance the progress token at the start of your turn. So if you run out of influence tokens at the start of your turn, you're also advancing the progress token, the progress track. So in theory, this progress track has like 24 steps, I think, for the 6 of us. But that doesn't mean 24 turns. That just means you kind of see how close you are to the end. Once we hit the hourglass, we finish that turn and the game is over.
For today.
For today, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, is it for today or is it ever?
No, this is today.
Okay.
This will be each time we will reset this for each game.
That makes sense.
Wow.
I was like, that seems like this game's gonna go not 10.
Well, remember, it's going to advance every time one of these happens. Every time somebody doesn't have a token, an influence token, that'll advance.
Right.
I may be wrong about the reputation track. We'll read about it here. If influence is listed as the cost of a card or a building, you'll discard an influence just to the general supply. So just out to the, there isn't one out here, but you'll discard it away from your personal. Okay, so we'll just make a couple of piles of ends or something. The cloud port is one such. It'll show it costs an influence
Oh, there you go.
token. But you're gonna place that influence token on the
Board.
on the quota board. Okay. A few buildings or cards have influence as a benefit and let you regain spent influence from the general supply, not from places on the board that has been placed specifically. So by that I mean the reputation track and the quota track. Once those are placed, they're permanent. But in the general supply, you can regain tokens if you spent them. During the campaign, several different types of cards that all have that little asterisk back will be unlocked and shuffled with the discard pile into the deck on the advancement mat. Those are advancement cards. Some buildings provide a specific type of card as their benefit. Choose from any of the face-up advancement cards of that type if there are any. Right now, there are only companions, I believe, right? Is that what they're called? Assistants. Okay. You replenish after a card is taken. All cards are kept face up, so we don't keep a hand of cards. They stay face up in front of us. All information is visible to everybody else. We will need a discard pile at some point over there. Whenever the deck is empty or new cards are unlocked, shuffle those cards into the deck. It shows 7 different icons for different kinds of cards. The ones that they specify are assistant cards and constructed building cards. So constructed building card has a little silhouette down here to show that there's a sticker on it. And then the companion cards or the assistants have a little handshake icon, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Assistants are a type of advancement card that give you a bonus when you perform some of the core functions of the village. You can gain a face-up assistant card from the advancement map by using the market. You pay 1 coin and 1 resource to gain 1 advancement card. And you can choose to gain a face-up assistant card or any advancement card from the advancement mat. When you have an unnamed assistant, you give them a name when you take it. Okay? Whenever a new building is constructed in the village, it's an opportunity to advance this little piece of civilization. After you peel the sticker off the building card to construct it, you're left with a new type of card, a constructed building card. It is still an advancement. If it has a crate, so you'll notice in the upper right-hand corner of the ones you took the stickers off of, there's a little crate symbol with a number. You keep this card because this is another unlock. So this card lets you build the building and then also get something. There's a chart. It doesn't relate directly to the number. But there's a chart that tells you what to look up to find. So you might unlock another building card. You might unlock new meeples. You might unlock other, bonuses, things like that. Might give you a coin or something. If it has no crate, then you can discard it. On your turn, here's where you must either A, place a worker from your personal supply onto any building on the board, or B, retrieve all your workers from the board. There are no differences between your workers. Whenever you place a worker, use the building once by following these steps in order. If you placed your worker on a building occupied by another worker, yours or your opponent's, bump them and return them back to that player. Then pay the cost at the bottom left of the building, which these ones don't have a cost because they're all basic resource gathering. But later on, you'll see a cost down here in this corner. To the general supply, if you can't pay the cost, you can't place the worker. And then gain the benefit in the upper right. Coins and resources are finite, so if there isn't a resource available, you can't get it. The commons are what are common for all this here. The Zeppelin lets you pay 3 influence and 4 resources of whatever the building's asking for. So in the future, buildings will have resource costs listed along the left side, and it's always 4. There will always be 4 resources that you have to spend to build a building. So the Zeppelin lets you pay 3 influence and the 4 resources to build the building off of the card on and put the sticker onto your charter. Okay. The Charterstone lets you pay 4 money and 2 influence to unlock a crate. So you have to build the building off the card first before you can unlock the crate.
Great. Cool.
Okay. The Grandstand lets you pay 1 influence to complete an objective card. So if you meet the requirements that the objective card shows, then you can activate the Grandstand by paying 1 influence and putting that influence on whichever objective you've achieved. Objectives are worth 5 points each. The Treasury lets you pay 1 resource to gain 1 money. And the Market lets you pay 1 money and 1 of any resource to gain a card up for the achievement map. So far so good?
Yep.
Any questions yet?
Just trying to soak it all in.
Just track it. Just trying to track all of it. Yep. You have to know. The one thing I wish they didn't give. I'll need to find a quick reference card that I can print out, so that way everybody, we have a couple of them floating around. People can look at them and see kind of what the basic functions of the buildings are, things like that.
That might be helpful.
Yeah, because they didn't provide that for some reason. Okay, unlocking a crate. Use the Charterstone building to access the content in a crate on one of your constructed building cards. Pay the indicated cost on the Charterstone. Refer to the index guide to determine the components to extract. Gain the indicated 5 victory points for what the Charterstone shows. Right. So using the Grandstand and using the Charterstone and the commons with the Zeppelin, those do give you 5 points. Advance the progress token, right? It does show that these have a little reminder up here in the corner by their name to show to advance the progress tracker. And then place the constructed building card in the archive. So once you've opened this crate, then it's done. You don't need anything more.
When you open a crate, how do you open a crate? Wait.
So yeah,
But how do I
no,
tell
perfect.
that
So
I-
you go to the Charterstone, right? So you put
Yeah.
your little guy out here, and then say, okay, I'm going to spend 2 influence
Uh-huh.
4 monies.
and 4 money,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to open a crate of one of the built buildings that I have in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right.
And so that number 4, then you look up on the chart. It's here and it's also here. And what it says here is for 4,
That is tiny. Sorry.
You
There's
gain-
no way.
you yourself gain cards 73, 74, and 280.
Oh,
So you'll get 3 cards out
Out
of there
Okay.
for opening that crate, and then you will discard that
I will discard
card.
this.
Yeah, you
That's
won't
right.
use it. Once it's
Okay.
used, it's gone.
Got it. Okay.
Okay? Persona. Many crates contain a new persona card. Place it in your charter chest to use later. So when you pick a persona, like right now our personas are just people. They don't do anything. Other personas will have bonuses down here.
They have power.
Yes, at the beginning of each
Fabulous.
game, you'll get to choose a persona out of your box to use.
Oh, to be for that.
to be
game.
for that game.
Okay.
Okay, but when you earn them in the game, they just get put away until the next time. Okay. They have a suggestion here. It says unlock at your own pace. There's a lot of information to digest, so take your time. Now, I absolutely ignored that missive every time I got a crate. I'm like, oh, great. I want to see the new stuff. Right. The objective cards, of course, we have 3. These are objectives for this game. I think one of those is have one of each.
Yeah, so this is have one of each resource. This one is have 2 assistant cards. This one is have at least 3 influence tokens on the reputation track.
There you go. So once you have achieved any of those, you can activate the grandstand to gain 5 victory points and then place an influence token out on one of those
Claim it.
and claim it. You can only claim each one once. You can claim multiples.
Oh, cool.
Those also cause the progress tile to advance.
Yes.
Okay.
Like they do.
All right. So that we talked about a lot of the common stuff. Now I got this one little outlier here, the Cloud Port. The Forever King expects your village to support the greater good of Green Gully by sending resources, money, and other valuables back to the Eternal City.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
The Cloud Port allows a player to sell a variable amount of one commodity to the general supply. Cost. Select any open space on the quota track to determine the type and quantity of the commodity. Pay that amount to the general supply, placing 1 influence token on the corresponding space. So, for example, if I wanted to send money back to the kingdom, right? I could say, okay, I'm going to activate the Cloud Port by putting my little guy on it, right? Cloud Port. And I say, and I look at the chart. Now, the chart shows different things. There are, there's a column for 1, 2 columns for 2, and 3 columns for 3. Some of them give you benefits. So if I'm the first person to send 2 money back to Green Gully, I could gain a victory point.
Mm.
I could choose not to, because I can choose any of these that are open. But then what I do is I put my reputation token wherever it goes. So I pay the price, 2 coins to supply. I decide, yes, I would like a victory point, thank you very much, and advance by 1 point, and then my influence token stays. Okay. If I want to pay 3 coins instead, I have options. I could either take a victory point, or I could add an influence token to the reputation track
When
instead.
you get 3 just for using this, and those are
Yes,
all bonuses.
you do.
Yeah.
You do.
I was looking at the empty space. I'm like, there's no reason, but there is. You still get points.
You still get points.
Yeah. So that's a way to grab up some quick points if you're getting towards the end of the game.
Right, you could quota some stuff out.
Once the king demands it every turn, then I don't know.
Okay?
Pay your taxes, I guess.
Okay, the reputation track. Players jockey to have the most influence tokens on the reputation track to earn an end game benefit. And you can see that there are 3 of them actually, first, second, and third. So whoever has the most influence gets 10, second place for influence gains 7, third gets 4. You gain reputation whenever that sailboat icon shows up as a benefit from a building or other actions like the progress track. If you advance the progress track, if your action causes the progress track to advance to a reputation space,
You gain that.
you gain it. Not everybody. Place one influence token on the track. The first token each game is put on the space showing the player count. So, for instance, we would put the count at 6, right? And then everything after just fills in from there.
That makes sense.
Further tokens are placed on the next open space closer to the ocean. If there are no open spaces, a token cannot be placed. So once the reputation track is filled,
It's
no more reputation track. At the end of the game, highest number 10. Let's see here. You must have at least one token to qualify for one of the prizes. So 10, 7, or 4. Like if you get third with, you can't get third with 0 if nobody else has reputation. It does not say what to do in the event of time.
Rochambeau.
Based on the spirit of the game, my guess is that ties both score the same.
Yeah.
They'll score the highest value. The players with the highest number, players with the highest number of tokens on the reputation track gain 10. The players with the next highest gain 7. Oh, so that's even more generous than...
Right, so it's...
Third place still would get second if the first 2 are tied.
Yeah.
So if 2 players have 4, they
And 2
each
players-
get 10.
Right, and then
The
if
person that has
Somebody
3
has,
doesn't get third, they
Yeah,
actually get second.
second.
Yeah.
So you can just slide yourself in without taking away a spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice.
So there you go. That's how ties are dealt with. There is an income space here. It talks about the income symbol. It will show up, but right now we have none. So we don't have anything in the game right now that does anything with the income action.
Okay.
We talked about the progress space, or the progress track. The person advancing can gain bonus benefits. Whenever a player begins their turn with 0 influence tokens, they must advance the progress track. That's a tough one to remember sometimes. If you're out of influence, that you are accelerating the end of the game.
Right. You have so much influence.
Yes. Yeah, and then when the progress token advances to the end of the round, each player takes the same number of turns, then the game is ended. So
You drink.
whoever comes up to you. And that is now the game.
I'll grab something.
They have the ice things.
Of all sorts.
What would you like?
Whichever.
Okay. Anybody else want to drink?
I'm good.
I will take a cherry vanilla.
Cherry vanilla?
Sounds amazing.
Coke or Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper's only cherry.
Oh, I think I said it. Okay.
Not right now. We
Cherry
might
vanilla,
have
cherry
in the past.
vanilla.
Hook me up with the same as his.
Got you. And ice.
A man of sophistication and taste.
Man who follows other people.
You need to follow. We have other games like that. We can play those. We'll play those
there
later.
you go.
Alright, we'll wait for me to get back. So, I mean, and now at this point, I mean, these are the rules. And believe me, this is the very essence, the very simplest essence of worker placement right now, which is great. Charterstone is really nice because it doesn't pile 15 different mechanisms on you at the same time, to be perfectly honest. You've got about 3 or 4 here, and then as we progress, it'll get more and more complicated, but it eases you into it. It's really super nice.
Thank you, good sir. Wow, that fit perfectly.
These small ones are supposed to fit a 20-ounce bottle, but it depends on the bottle now that they're kind of designed different.
They're kind of weirdly designed.
You
You
know,
done with that?
I'll probably need more water later.
there's an extra one over here for the two-fisted drinkers.
I'll take that.
There you go.
Beverage girly.
There you go.
Yeah, I've got a second beverage just on the floor.
I've got
There's
another
an
one right
extra.
here too if you need it.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, there's coasters there also.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
If you wanted to set something in here.
And those coasters flip over to be like
Little holders.
holders and card holders. Oh, actually, that's a really good idea. Can I? You see the ones that have little slots on the edge?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
One of those.
Actually, give me the second one because it's all cards, I think. The little
I have to
nubs,
take
they
them
kind of
all.
stick together. Yeah, that's what I'm
Are
talking
they
about.
are they magnetized?
They are. They will magnetize to each other and create like a little honeycomb.
Oh
But this is what I'm about.
my goodness.
Oh, see, I can't do
This
that.
guy.
Well, you can.
I I mean, I could.
I got a couple more.
Well, no, I don't want to be like.
Oh, that's true. That's they're not supposed to be hidden. So I guess that doesn't work. All right.
Do you want me to put that back for you?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready to start our first game now?
Let's do.
All right. An important part of game 1 is for each player to use the Charterstone building. This will let you unlock the crate shown on your constructed card. Review the steps on Rule 19 the first time this happens in this game. Now begin the game. Set this card aside and refer to it the first time a player unlocks a crate. After the first crate is unlocked, extract card 14 from the index. So I'm going to put this right here for now. As just a reminder to us, even though it's not a guidepost.
Good call.
Okay. And then I'm going to get these out of the way. And we'll refer to them later, although pretty sure I know. I remember what we have to do. So.
I'm supposed to go first.
You have the first turn.
What am I supposed to do again?
You take your little
It's been
dude.
too long ago since you said that.
Take
You
your
take
little
one of
dude.
your dudes.
What am I
Yeah,
doing?
you put him somewhere.
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't know if there's a difference between the big and the little one.
I don't think there is.
I think it
As
said
of right
that
now.
there isn't.
Not yet.
Okay, I didn't think there was
Okay.
yet. Because of the complexity. And then you can put them on any of these in here
Yeah.
to pay the cost and do its effect, or you can go
And
to
collect.
one of these out here and get resources.
And so right now, all
Or
the
you
ones
can
on
pay
these
your
boards,
taxes.
we don't have to pay for the resource
You do not. It's
specifically
just a collection
until
of one
other
single
ones start
resource.
showing up.
Right.
Then you're gonna have to
Yeah,
pay
all
for it.
payment
Kind of
is
need
on
to
the left.
gather
Yeah.
So any
resources
space
because
that
we
you
don't have any resources.
In order to use them, right.
Yeah.
Now that you can use the Charterstone immediately, because you do actually have 4 coins and the influence to spend. So that is entirely up to you how you want to
Should
approach
I
it.
open a box?
If
Start
you
off
want to
that way?
show everybody how it's done,
Don't.
be a trendsetter, you certainly can.
If it's really cool though, I
Start.
might copy you.
Or even if it's not cool, that's probably
Just because hers is doesn't mean yours is.
right.
True.
Yeah, she has
It's all dependent upon the
she has
number.
box number
So I
like
have to
5.
put that on the Charterstone then. You're gonna
You're
have
gonna-
to. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
do all this stuff because I
Number
can't
one.
reach.
That's fine. So that's
Clive
Charterstone.
already.
Don't
You need to
Don't
pay
sleep on Clive.
2 influence and 4 coins. Looks like I have a little
Money.
box of coins there.
What was everybody's name?
My name is Shanae.
Shanae.
They didn't tell us the name or
I'm
charters.
stuck with K. It's Kari or Carrie.
Kari.
Okay.
I like
I
pronouncing
like it.
Kari.
I like
yeah.
it.
It's a Norwegian name. I
fits it.
decided she looks very Norwegian, so I looked up
Ah.
Norwegian names.
Nice.
My dude, his name's Winston.
From New Girl.
Winston.
Maybe.
I'm a big fan. Big fan of that.
You watch that show?
Yes.
From which one?
It's my
Yes.
favorite
From
show.
New
New Girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
My
My
favorite
guy's
show.
name is Clive.
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 I've got Isabella.
Is the
This is
best.
Gustavo,
I like it.
Isabella's adopted grandfather.
I've already
We
created.
They have a
deep
complex
lore.
backstory.
Deep
Yeah, that
lore.
one, yeah.
Alright, where do I put these?
Those are your influence. They'll just go out here in front. They're spent. They're not in your personal supply. We have
Okay.
a place for them. And you paid your 4 coins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Put
so
them in there.
you're gonna gain 5 victory points. Okay, and then you're going to open crate 5. And so crate
And
5.
you're gonna read with your magnified glasses because
I think this is a little bigger than that.
I need a new prescription anyway. So I
You're
can't
going to
read.
extract cards 88 and 89. Just put them in front of you.
88 and 89.
And 303.
Oh my goodness, they
Yeah.
have more crates.
303 goes away.
Crates on crates.
Crates on crates on crates. She's got 2 crates within
Oh,
that
yeah.
crate.
So there's a new persona for you, the prospector. So it doesn't
Personas
really-
just go into our box, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to pick them next time.
Okay.
How much is your box? So now you have new cards in your hand that you can do stuff with later. But remember, building a building, you know, you use the
You have to have the
you
resources.
use the Zeppelin. You have to gather the resources that are on the card to build them,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to pay the influence to build them also, right? And once you build them, they
double
have
pay
crates,
to
and those
build
this can go away. We can just go in the
So
archive.
you gotta pay that.
And-
you gotta pay what's on the card.
These
Oh, no,
also
this counts
are
for what's on the
crates, so
card.
once you build a
So 3
building,
influence and then
you'll
your
keep
4
these.
resources
Yes.
or whatever's on the card.
Okay?
Okay, so she just
So
opened a
normal-
crate, so should we extract card 14?
Yes, absolutely.
So normally
that's,
this is just whatever resource, it's generic. Like here you can trade any resource for money.
yeah.
Here
so card 14
it
should run
specifically relates to what's on that card.
Okay.
Where's the next card?
So
So this is a new
pay
rule.
the- pay the 3 and then whatever's on the card.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why it's always 4, because you need 4.
Because of their mobility and flexibility, Zeppelins are the standard way to construct buildings in Greenville. You may place a worker on the Zeppelin to construct a building on an empty plot in your charter using a building card from your personal supply. The cost is 3 influence and 4 resources. The benefit is to remove the sticker and apply it to an empty plot in your charter. Gain 5 victory points and advance the progress token. Oh yeah, that's right. You opened a crate, so this goes one space up. Okay.
24th way through.
Right. If the constructed building card shows a crate, place it face up in your personal supply. Otherwise, archive it. End of campaign value. The number shown below the building is its VP value at the end of the campaign.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nice.
So, like all of our basic buildings are 1 victory point at campaign end. The ones you just got are worth 3 each.
At campaign end.
Yep.
Very interesting.
All right. So this is a new rule. Extract card 15.
So I doubt this happens, but if you run out of space in your plot, can you build on other people's?
No, you build on your own.
You can only build on your own.
So
Well,
like I'm,
you can
I'm
overwrite.
assuming the basic at
you
one
can
point.
put a second sticker on top of a first sticker.
Yeah. So I'm assuming the basic at one point is going to be almost like
Like
unusable.
if you
Okay.
filled all 6
That's what I mean.
and
yeah.
you wanted to
you
build
just-
another one, you
get
could
rid of
cover
the
it.
top of it.
And
Look
there's
at
and,
that.
and
Okay.
there's another secret that you'll discover later.
There's a
Like
second
secrets.
board.
There's a second board that actually sits on top of
On
this
top
one.
of this board.
No way. You're gonna need them.
It's like,
Persona
have you ever seen people play
cards.
4-dimensional chess?
Oh no.
Or it's like it's a chessboard, but then there's a board on top of the board, and you have to like play on 2 different levels.
Oh my goodness.
It's ridiculous.
I don't like that.
So you're discovering that you have a variety of skills you don't remember learning. The Forever King seems to be happy each time you use a different persona. All persona cards except the original personas give each player a special ability. During setup, you may select any persona from your charter chest. Keep it face up. You may use its ability throughout the game. Each marked persona, which has a little black triangle, yours is not yet, is worth. You fill that in. So that's
Okay.
white, but it says black.
Yes. So eventually, for some,
You
at
might
some
you might
point,
get to fill it.
we get to fill it in
Yeah.
possibly. Okay.
Each marked persona is worth 5 to 7 victory points at the end of the campaign. You will be told to mark your selected persona at the end of the game if you used it.
Mm-hmm.
If you unlock a persona during a game, place it in your charter chest. Keep all persona cards from game to game. Extract card at 16.
So this new one, it looks like my old one, but it's a prospector,
Look at that.
Interesting.
which kind of goes along with that. This is my charter area
Right,
is
you're out there
iron
mining.
and is mining.
See, told you it was gonna have impact.
Can you rename the personas different names later on?
I don't know.
I
I
Maybe.
would imagine so.
I suppose you could.
I like that.
We're going Shin Megami Tensei. That's really what this is. Activate your different persona.
Ah, my name isn't really Isabella. 16. Continue playing until the progress token reaches the timeout space. Finish the round so all players have taken the same number of turns. Remember that if you run out of influence tokens, you have to advance the progress token. Players will carry over all components in their personal supply from game 1 to game 2. Place this card at the bottom right of the game board, then refer to the next paragraph when the final turn is taken in game 1.
So my assumption is that when you run out of influence, you get that influence back at the start of the next game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you will always start with
With full influence.
2 people, 1. Yeah, and then your influence. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, you caused a whole bunch of stuff to happen all by yourself,
That was great.
Mhm.
and now Mia needs to remember how to take her turn.
Do it.
Okay.
Go find your cat.
So I
Funny
mean,
you
I
should
could
say that.
open my chest or just collect resources.
Those are back
Based
in
on
the
what
options
happened on
right now.
Kathy's turn, I would bet that
That's probably
that
starting
opening your
move.
crate first
Mm.
tells you
gives
what
you-
you should do later.
Yeah, because if you go for resources, it might not even align with what you
Right,
opened
because
your
she
crate
wouldn't have
from.
known, oh, I need 2 metal for each of these.
Yeah.
No,
And
I
she
think
could
that
have just gotten a
depends.
bunch of wood for
Is that
no
when you
reason.
Put one there, it returns to.
Yep. you
That
bump
is
these
Oh,
around.
correct.
yeah.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
You're
I
right.
remembered
Bumps
that.
me off. Good
Okay.
job. You remembered
bad.
something.
I'm just
You'll pay
bragging
the-
because I'm not gonna remember
Pay
right.
the toll.
Pay the piper.
This and 4
4 monies.
honey.
Into the box.
And those can just go, yep, into the pile.
Okay.
Perfect. And you're opening crate 4.
Yep.
So you're going to extract cards
Can you get
73 and 74.
want the money? Yeah.
Numbers are, yeah.
One
you're
resource
right.
for
Resources
money.
for
Okay.
money. Nice. Okay. That stresses me out a little less.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The
And
game is set up
280.
where like
280.
resource gathering is fairly simple.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Well, it's game 1.
Well, that's true. I mean, I know things will get more complicated, but
Definitely.
you know, it's not like StarCraft where it's like, oh, you have to find your resources and this specific guy. has
Turn
to-
rush!
Right.
Yeah, they look the same, but they just have like other
Fancy
abilities.
stuff.
Yep.
That's mine.
So the persona can go in your box because you only can have 1 in play at a time.
Oh, is Mia's guy a Sherpa? Or no, a brick builder.
And then we can discard the crate 4. Or archive it.
Yeah.
Nope, that goes into
Oh,
the
It's the
archive.
archive
You won't
box.
use it in the
Archive box. Okay.
And once we
Not to be seen again.
Okay. I see.
And so here we are, just bumping each other out of the Charterstone.
Is that my
Is it
whole
to me?
Yeah, that is your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Placing 1 guy
That's the move.
per turn.
That is 100% the move.
It is the move.
Doing that, we're paying the influence. Alright, I've got crate number 1.
Numero uno.
you want to look it up on that, or
Sorry,
do
one?
you want to look?
Yeah.
Extract 22 and 23.
Do you want to take them out yourself?
Sure.
Because we can certainly pass the box around.
It's
kind of fun to
something
look
nobody's
through.
ever
Yeah.
done the first time,
It's
right?
fun
It's
to
like-
look through the box and find your card.
Alright, 22 and 23.
And 219.
And 219. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Clive's coming strong with them gardening skills.
Little pitchfork guy.
Absolutely.
I do love the artwork variations.
Yeah.
It literally is the same face with like different hair.
Yes,
and
it's just
colors
different
and-
little stuff. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It is fun.
Alright, I got my guy.
All right,
That's all
you
I
paid
can do.
paid your dues.
I did pay.
All right, David.
You know what we're gonna do.
It's the move.
Do we not know?
We're all doing the same thing.
And then all of these coins, and then 3 of these guys.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Where are we putting them?
Kind of just out in front, away from your personal supply.
Put your coin in there 'cause they're
And then
hard.
coins in there.
Yep.
You are concerned.
Now,
I've got
which
number
crate are you
3.
opening? Number 3. So you're extracting 58 and 59.
Alright, here we go.
They have little numbers on the corner.
Yeah, 58. 59.
And 258.
And 258.
I guess I should say spoiler alert. I don't know if anybody's watching this game.
Spoilers for Charterstone.
It says we have 1 viewer.
That's cool.
Come on, why can't I find this?
So
Somebody's
that's
hanging
on
out.
I mean, I think the broadcast counts as
Oh.
1 as I'm monitoring it.
Oh.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, do you have an extra big
Fancy smancy.
or are they all being used?
No.
There,
They're
I'm
being used.
assuming you do the same.
Oh, he
Oh,
does.
sweet.
Alright. Here they are. And then this one can be put in a box.
The lumber mill.
Okay, I have crate number 6.
Crate number 6.
And then this goes in the archive.
Extract,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
109 and 110. And 314. They're pretty little spoiler alert graphic at the front of the video when I publish it.
There you go. Spoilers if you want to play
Alright.
Gustavo
Charterstone.
changed his outfit.
Ooh, we got a little
Mine's got a
hat.
scythe.
Oh my gosh, a
Quick,
scythe?
like a painter's hat
Gustavo.
on.
He's the wheat
I thought you were
farmer.
saying he's like
Oh,
changing
we-
games. He's like he's moved from Charterstone to
Two
Scythe.
scythe. Oh gosh. Gustavo, where are you going?
All right, you didn't put your little guy out there though.
Oh, I did.
You gotta put
Yeah,
your
he
little
did.
guy.
He kicked David off the
That's,
slide.
that's an important step.
Yep.
And then now I will kick you out.
We're supposed to be moving those, right?
Oh yes, we
Every
are.
time.
So,
So that one was for
one,
That would
Kathy.
be
me.
That
So
one's for
you,
me.
hang on, hang on.
Michael.
You get to put an influence token on the
Oh.
reputation chart.
Special.
Michael, David, Shelby, and then I'm going to get to also. And let's see, I'm opening crate 2, which is 43 and 44 and 233.
It's like a quarter of the way through the game.
Yeah. Well,
That's quick.
it's about to slow way down.
Okay.
Because everybody's about to start grabbing resources.
Yeah, and building. Yeah.
And either
Attempting to build.
Yeah, trying to build or going to market and getting assistance.
43 and 44 and 233.
Oh yeah.
How do you get these guys again?
So you have to use the market. So it's
Okay.
1 coin and 1 resource.
Oh yeah,
And then you can get one of these guys.
minor.
Interesting.
Yep.
Opens are there.
And so like this one will give you an influence
They
back
might
from
get a bit more in
the
charge of
stock.
the cards
These guys
now
give
that
you
we've had their
points,
chance,
These
but-
guys give you reputation.
I don't mind pulling the cards out. I just thought everybody'd have fun
Yeah, absolutely.
pulling their own
Yeah,
cards.
no, it's
Yeah,
it's cool.
It's interesting.
I don't have to be the card resource person. It's not my job.
All right. And yes, I will. I took reputation.
Okay.
All right, back to you. So that was one round.
Yeah.
Each one's got a turn, right? So when this hits here, whoever's turn it is, we will finish out a round. So it will end with me, so that we've all had an even number of turns.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes
Since I
sense.
was essentially first player.
Yes.
Well, I'm just going to start with gathering resources.
Okay.
So I just
You
get one.
You get one. One heavy metal.
It is.
The
I know.
heaviest of
They
metals.
are
Actually
actual
great.
metal.
I don't even remember what the originals were. Were they just
They're
colored?
just wood.
Just colored
Wood
pieces
bit.
of
I can
wood?
go pull them out. They're in a I put them in the drawer over there.
Oh, I don't remember. I think those are.
Yeah, since the game has limited resources, you have to have the specific amount.
I saw they had them at Guardian down in Portland, and they happened to have a whole set. And I was like, you know what? If I don't buy these as a set right now, I'm probably not going to be able to get them. So I just went in. They were not cheap. I'm pretty sure that was $100 upgrade, and then I put them in a box and never played the game again.
Mia, what are you doing with my pumpkins?
Taking a
Wanted, you can do that.
You're only not allowed.
No, you are.
No,
You
don't
are.
listen to him. Yeah. Do what you
Take
want.
one.
Then take one.
That's right.
He can bump you off if he wants one.
Fine, watch this.
Ooh.
Taking
Am I
your
supposed to?
collection.
Why
Oh,
does
I'll
it?
break. I am kicking you off.
What?
It doesn't-
I was gonna be petty. I don't need to be petty, but I don't need bricks.
I don't
actually need
know
pumpkin.
what the beef is.
It was
here.
definitely the silliest method of pettiness.
It was.
The very smallest petty.
No, there's no reason.
You're
Get a
just
wood.
being facetious.
Yeah.
You
One of
need a
those
wood?
woods.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have any down here.
Would you like some wood?
And then just hold on to those for now.
Trade cheaper wood.
2, 3, 4. There you go.
You might discover some new traits as you play a board game
You
together
dump
like
those in there or
this. You
something, too.
discover new traits about your spouse when you play games like this. I feel like because it's like different personality things come out.
Kevin's aggressive.
Mia knows exactly how petty I am.
Usually, when
Right.
Is it my turn?
you're jokingly
I'm the last person in the commons down there, so I have to use
fighting
my
me,
little guy.
there's a reason.
I guess I'll get.
What
Oh,
is-
you're right,
what
you're
is
commons
doing
guy.
to
We
you?
get kicked
I'm
out.
the
He's just
gardener.
sticking there.
The garden is my territory.
So what's
Oh,
what's the
I
I
see.
mean what is the benefit of having a guy out
So
here?
what am
Does
I
it not
then?
matter?
You're the
Not right
bricklayer.
now.
Okay. But there's a
You have the
potential
clay
of
pit.
if he's
Oh.
on
At some
one
point
of
in
the
the
other
future-
ones, he'll get
Cave
us
is-
resources
Cave is
potentially
minor.
Or it'll
Minor,
cost.
on our turn or
field
cost.
is
Give him a loan or
wheat,
whatever.
Yeah,
farmer,
field is wheat.
Interesting.
mine is
David is the
mine.
arborist.
What does this make? Oh,
Coal.
coal. And this is
So mining
What?
for coal, mining for
Metal.
iron.
iron.
Metal,
Yeah.
sure. I'm a
I see.
gardener, yeah.
All right.
was
Yeah.
it was silly pettiness.
Do you see how fast that round went?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
And no
now we're
progress
moving,
made.
And no progress.
Yeah.
And this is going to happen for at least 4
Well, yeah,
rounds,
because
it looks like.
we got
Yeah.
We all need 4
Yeah,
resources to
we
build.
don't have a very complicated game right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's if we choose to build.
Can you kick yourself
Yeah.
out? I guess you
Yes.
can. Sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it says as long as there's.
Surely do one of these other things too.
Oh, that's why you have
There's
2
only
people.
one allowed, right?
And I remember it saying you can kick yourself off.
I thought it did.
Yeah, no, I think you
That's
can.
what's
I think it just says if there is a. Yeah, if
I
you
took a
placed.
turn.
Yeah, yours or an opponent's. Yeah, if you
Well,
place your
so-
worker on a building like another worker,
So now what's Mark gonna do then? Because his 2 guys are already out.
I have to recall mine. That's the
Oh,
other
so you have to
option.
spend the turn
Yeah,
recalling them.
I do. I have to
What?
say on my turn, on B, I can retrieve all my workers from the board. There are no differences between my workers.
Oh, interesting. So when you have all your workers out, you have to take a turn.
Yeah,
to
you spend a
recall
whole
them.
turn just saying come back.
Look at
Wow, that's.
So that is one of
A
the advantages of
disadvantage
being
to-
kicked out.
that. Okay. Well,
Okay.
so then I do in fact want to do this because I have a plan. But in order to do that plan, got it.
That's a very, very interesting piece of the game, I would say. I'm going to do the same
It's
thing.
interesting. There's something on this card I don't understand.
Where that word?
Hmm?
Each of these, so I don't know if you guys noticed this, but each of your buildings refers to the other one. Somehow.
What? Mine doesn't.
Yes, it does.
My,
No.
Mine just
Mine
says
refers to
the
itself,
same.
Yeah.
It calls itself out.
Oh, is that what I'm mistaking? Yes, you're right. It's telling you what it came from. So once you take the sticker off,
Right.
you have to know what it goes to.
Oh, that's true, because when the sticker's gone, you don't
That's
You
right.
don't know.
know what
Yeah.
it is.
Where did this come from? Whose turn is it?
It is yours.
Oh.
You did yours, right, Joe?
Well, that was easy. Now I'm a step behind everybody else.
That's
You're still-
wild. I'm assuming at some point you'd be able to catch up,
Maybe.
but I guess
We'll
we'll
shoot
see.
you up here on 5.
Call.
Throwing the
My
people at
pumpkins.
you. Throwing the people at you.
That's okay.
She just helped you.
Yeah, that's actually highly optimized.
That is an interesting facet to the game, I would say.
That's this. We go into the treasury and I'm trading a pumpkin for a coin.
Interesting. Okay, show first.
Nobody wants my stuff. I'm the only one. Nobody wants my stuff.
I'm getting there. Sorry. So you know I have to. Nobody booted me off, so.
Yep. So you recall. How are you?
me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh. Well.
I want to read these, but I can't read upside down very well.
Oh.
Just gonna really quick do that so I can read them.
Pumpkin cookies. Pumpkin.
Mm.
We're about to see if my plan backfires.
Oh yeah.
Because I have, in fact, set myself back.
Well, maybe.
I'm spending.
Or you set yourself forward.
Well, I'm spending a money and a resource.
Yeah,
Because
you
the
don't
other
want
one not
these
do
guys.
this. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the shotgun.
Oh, an
This
assistant.
guy flips now.
Yep.
Yes. So that gives me 1 victory point.
It does. Oh, nice.
Alright. And I get to name him, yeah?
Yes, you do. In fact.
Excellent. I will name him. He used the Zeppelin. That would have been nice.
Yeah, I was hoping the Zeppelin would pop up.
That's
but
okay.
It's an interesting.
Delivered it, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
It's my turn.
taking me through the mountains.
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Which one of those down there is ore? The on that one?
I'm
Or is this
assuming
one?
that's
stone.
That's
This
metal.
one's.
Ore is metal.
Yeah, that's the
The
one I
silver
want to
one,
go to.
yeah.
The silver one. That's what I'm trying to do.
Iron.
There.
They call it iron.
Iron.
They-
Okay. Iron.
Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome.
I was hoping that might happen.
Yeah, it. With people on resources at this point, I'm assuming it will help some people,
Mhm.
hurt others.
Yeah, nice. I don't know that any of these are very good. Oh,
I think
you.
it depends on
That's
what you're
this
trying
is
to do.
telling you what you get when you did this.
Oh, when you do it.
Yeah. I was noticing it's your reputation list too.
Oh, you're right, because that says +2. It has
That
the
is
2.
too.
Ooh,
Hmm.
market, huh? Oh, this is well spent.
Which one did you grab?
When you advance progress token, you gain 1 victory point.
Okay.
I think actually I kind of like Michael's idea.
Well, somebody does.
I don't know
Oh,
way it
yeah.
turned into it though, so that way he has to take his guys back though.
Oh, that's so rude. He would do that.
That is an interesting strategy there
He would absolutely do that.
of like preventing people from getting their people back, so they
Yeah.
have to spend a turn.
I gotta get poking. Yes.
Question is now is who's going to be able to build first?
Me.
Yeah, but you got 2 people out, so somebody's got to kick one of your guys off before you can build.
Which
Because I'm in the
means
same boat.
Somebody's just hoping
Mia.
life will get extra
Right.
victory
it is your turn,
points.
yes?
It can.
So it looks like
Like this one.
Do I when
Mia
I
could be
This one helps you gain
does this I
reputation.
need to pay one to put this down, or I'm getting
No,
one
that's when you
Those
use
are
the
like
building.
development cards.
when I use
Yeah,
the building
basically.
after the stickers. Like
I like this one. Let you get reputation.
That's a reputation.
And this one, when you use the building, you get 2 money.
And this is
For
the
one
price
item.
of them. That.
No, so this is what you
Okay,
get every
so
time
you-
you activate.
So it's better than
Oh.
the basic one.
the price is the
Yeah, the
price
is the
is
market.
treasure.
Right, so
Oh.
1 point of resource.
Oh,
But
I
it's
see
specific
that.
Which one do you think
Okay.
is better to
Oh my gosh.
build
Okay.
first?
Well, this one's kind of
Get
cool
caught
One of
because
the basic
Like
rules
here.
in
it lets you
board
trade
games is
influence
just
for
follow the
iron
icons.
and victory
Yeah.
points.
Usually, if you
If
follow
you
the
were
icons,
using
you don't
your-
go wrong.
Yeah.
You will be using your influence faster.
Yeah, I know.
This gets more money, which can enable use of the Charterstone faster because it requires four cash to open a crate,
That's interesting.
and you're already 3/4 of the way there.
There's some
Yeah, I just
strategy for sure in which one you build first, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
determining what your goal is. Hop and shadow out there.
take. Alright,
Both of mine get me money. I'm
Your
good
turn,
victory
Mia.
points in mine.
I finally made a decision, so it's your turn now.
Okay. Alright.
I think we should go to the market and pick up an assistant.
Okay.
She's doing it.
I'm doing it.
She's doing it. Okay, so
3
3
of those and my
influence.
4 resources.
The resources just go back in the bins.
They do.
To be okay. Because
One.
once resources run out,
Oops.
until people put them
3,
back,
4.
you can't get more.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're gonna build the
Brick market.
nice. And it goes into any location in your charter.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You'll have to tell me next game day what you're craving, so I can maybe make you something.
You know what? At this point, it's not even. I don't even crave things anymore. I just eat to survive.
I'm hungry all the
Attempting
time.
to eat a lot of
If I don't
protein.
eat protein every 2 hours, I just feel like trash.
Yeah.
So I don't like either of these things, but if I don't eat them, I will feel so terrible.
I think I kind of remember that. I remember that towards the end, or at least partway through, was it towards the end when I was pregnant with William?
The only thing I remember about you was
I am
Pintos
too.
and cheese.
Figured-
There's
I was
something
figuring that would
about
happen
Every
fairly quickly.
day.
Whatever, it was Taco Time or Taco Bell. at the
Taco
time.
Bell. Taco Bell.
Bell.
Pintos and
Like,
cheese.
Pintos and
Every
cheese,
day.
like,
All the
anytime
time.
we were out driving around, that's, it's like,
You needed
give
it?
me.
I had
Wow.
really intense cravings, and now it's just like
Work of art.
food doesn't even taste good anymore.
Big 3 points.
Up to 10.
To 10?
Oh, because
You're
you're
five.
on 5 from the cornerstone. And you haven't gotten any others, so now you're doing another 5.
What about these ones?
No, those,
Oh.
Those are from the end of the game.
And, those
The
are.
whole campaign.
I see.
So 5 points for that,
Wow.
and you advance in progress.
That's bourbon, Liberty New Process.
Yep, and
Dog
that,
treat.
that stays in
Dog
your,
treat.
in your hand.
In my hand.
Yep,
Okay.
and
sure.
Oh, right, because I
There's a
haven't.
crate there.
Okay, okay.
Those are
Tastes like a dog treat.
I seem to recall that was always the hardest mechanic for people to understand was that, well, I took the sticker off and put it on, I don't need this anymore. No, you need that, it has a crate on it.
Yeah, crates are.
It definitely was my instinct
Crates
to
are
get rid
important.
of it.
Yeah.
Not when I
Yeah.
did that.
Definitely keep them crates. Well, thanks to Mark, I now have to spend a turn to recall my guys.
Thanks to Mark.
I also.
I blame
You-
Schnei.
You are welcome, sir.
Schnei.
So if I'm building, I go onto the Zeppelin, right?
Yep. So you kick me off.
Yep, Kathy was nice enough to give you a dude.
Yeah, she kicked your guy
Kathy.
off.
All right.
So it
here
is
are my-
interesting. That's going to happen from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Where both, I mean, you, me, and Mark have all been affected by that now. So there's definitely some strategy there.
Yeah, and because I went to the market, now I'm way behind everybody.
Grain market.
Do it.
All right.
Is there any strategy to where I put this?
I am definitely going to the,
There was strategy for me because I wanted my
Go to the
forest next to my
treasury.
forest.
Yes, the
Made
coin
logical
coming
sense to
in.
me, so you know, something like
I
that.
can see it.
Pumpkin for the Pumpkin King.
Okay.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween.
All right, Mark.
I did my thing.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were at least done enough that it didn't matter.
No, I was.
Well, I guess I'm gonna do a building also.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Should be built.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
So I have to put my person
Yes.
up there. And I only need the resources that are on here, right?
You need a tree right now.
Yes. I'm supposed to try and get the sticker out without
That's always fun.
mangling it.
You can just go from the corner and the edge there, and they're bendy enough. They bend flat back. Okay.
We put dude out there. Kathy's doing her sticker. Or not. You do whatever you want.
You don't like those?
Do you insist on turn order? What game was that?
In the middle.
War Room.
I'll eat them.
They're sweet part of it.
There's probably all the sugar in this, right? Yeah. What are they?
Dried cranberries.
Raisins?
Oh, that gives you 2.
I think raisins are different than dried cranberries, but
Are they?
Craisins, I think, just have like more sugar.
Understandable.
That's a pretty fine distinction.
I believe
Yeah.
craisins are dried cranberry. It's just they're basically sugar-fied.
Sugar instead.
I think it's 'cause just raw cranberries are very bitter or like sour. aren't
Very
they?
sour.
Yeah.
yeah,
Are they raisins or just dried cranberries? What does it say?
they have sugar in them.
Nice.
Crazy raisins.
I love unsweetened cranberry
She plays
juice.
in the
The
Myrie Clay.
tartness, I love that.
Alright.
Who's blue?
Okay.
Alright, and then these 4, and then
3 reputation.
3 reputation?
Oh, I had to pay.
Every
for
time I hear reputation,
I didn't do
I
that.
just think of Taylor Swift.
Which
Which now
Because I
also
did my
makes me
job
think
well.
of Travis Kelce. I don't like that,
I'm very
but
conflicted.
I'm quite conflicted about all of this.
I can't. We had a chance to
Believe
win
me,
that
so are
game.
we. We're also.
I was I actually.
Mia literally
texted-
watched the Broncos
You
game
did
yesterday
not.
to see Taylor Swift.
Yesterday, the entire game.
Yeah, me and
just
I
so you
had
could
nothing
watch
else
her?
to do, and I was like, I'll just throw it on. You know.
Bravo.
How did you get a replaying of it, anyways?
Amazon
We
Prime.
have a
Oh.
no. It was YouTube TV.
Oh well, there's that, but that particular.
Do you
game was on
have the
Amazon.
YouTube TV?
We did a free trial of it for like 3 weeks.
For my grandpa, so we could watch Jeopardy
Yeah.
while he was here.
That's
It was
hilarious.
literally
That's
the
funny.
reason. But yeah,
So
Funny
the-
and adorable.
YouTube TV otherwise is like $80 a month. And
Oh
that,
my
I'd
God.
spend that for
It's
TV. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Extremely expensive.
Yeah.
So.
So the free trial will run out pretty soon.
Yeah, it's like a week.
Yeah.
Just make sure they don't actually.
And does
cancel
that
it and
give
they
me
don't charge
anything?
you,
No,
'cause
right?
that's
Not
a
straight for the
freaking
person.
Not-
mess.
Yeah.
Not until I put it on.
Ugh.
Yep.
So if I go on this, what happens to me?
You have
So
to pay
spend
this
it- Yeah.
in order to get this.
You spend a wheat
Got it.
basket.
We don't have wheat. You can.
Right, that is my problem.
There you go. Now you will have wheat.
Bags are so much fun. I haven't used for them yet, but these are super cool.
I know, I really like these ones.
It is a really interesting, like it feels like Shelby's ahead of me.
There's
'Cause I
nobody
want to
giving
do
me my,
similar things.
nobody has given me my guys back again.
You're the biggest
Yeah,
rat.
well, I was thinking
Second back
about going
yet
to the garden.
another term.
Being last in the order of things maybe hurts you. I don't know.
And everybody already had their pumpkins, I guess. I should have picked a different good.
What am I doing?
No.
No.
It's me and his brother going
That's
to
my-
homecoming.
That's
Ooh.
his senior
Pink
suit he
Suit.
picked.
Love that.
So cute.
He said he
I
was
wanna say
inspired by
William-
the Barbie movie.
William wore a pink actual dress shirt, but not a pink suit.
No,
That's
they're gonna do is pick
full-fledged.
John Caravan.
My
There
other
was a
brother
Did he
for the
buy
big
that
tie.
to own it, or did he
Yeah,
rent
Cheeto.
it?
No,
He full out owns that
he's
suit
gonna
for
do
the rest
senior
of his
pictures
life.
in
It
it.
probably
That's
didn't
amazing.
cost a
Yeah.
whole lot.
Yeah.
My other brother
That's
did
incredible.
a
That's
like
absurd.
my other brother who graduated like 3 years ago picked out a suit that was like full plaid suit. So they both went really
I
bold and out
for
there.
my senior prom, I almost got the orange suit from Dumb and Dumber that he
Oh,
wears
yes.
because I
With
love
the
orange.
ruffles?
Yes, I really wanted it, and my mom talked me out of it, which is
Did you have a
a
date?
good
Top hat
idea. I
king.
did.
Okay,
yeah.
well your date probably also would have tried to talk you out of it.
Yeah.
No, she was just.
You don't know.
coordinating.
Yeah, she has to. Oh, it's my
Go
move.
orange. Come on.
No,
Oh, sorry.
I just went. It's
Oh,
me
it's
and
me.
me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just threw your meeple at you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Did we move? Has that progress moved enough?
A lot of people have built things.
1, 2,
I-
3. I was gonna say it should have moved 4.
I built something.
That's
This was
that's a
me.
good call.
And how many buildings have been built?
3.
Okay, so that's right.
Did anybody get any benefits from that? From
No.
moving to their spot?
There is about they're about to get one for the next move.
Well, that's what I was looking
Okay.
because I think
Shoot. So
if I'm-
actually,
if I'm counting right,
that's really interesting.
right.
I'm gonna be in
Yeah, just
contention.
There's a timing needed.
just
Maybe like,
timing
do I
of
want to do
it.
it yet? Maybe not. Maybe somebody else will do it first.
Yeah, but then you have to. 5 people maybe have to not do anything or do something.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to plan that far out
Yeah.
because my boy Julio over here is about to hook me up.
Oh,
Did you do both mixes?
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting.
All right. I need to go here now.
Thank you.
Yep.
Which one did she put down?
Did
Iron
Kathy
one.
or Mia?
Okay.
Pay 1 iron, get 2 gold.
Gets 2 gold. Whoa.
Or 2. I guess it got me dollars. I assume $2. But
This one is pay 1 brick. You get 1 gold and 1 victory point.
Okay.
Yeah.
they're all a little different.
Shelby and I
Can we
have
all use
similar
all of
ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As long as you have the resources to pay.
And you're not paying that person
Green.
that thing, right? You're putting that into the deposit.
Oh,
Correct.
reputation.
So Shelby and I have a similar just different resources you have to purchase.
Now your it looks like everybody's second building also lets you spend reputation to do something.
Yeah.
But they're all different things.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You get gold for both of yours.
So this is David?
Is it me?
Yeah, I just
Oh, I
This
didn't
is
know that
feeling
you
like
went.
Settlers of Catan now, and I like that. I love that.
It's getting that vibe.
Don't
I do
become
have some vibes.
It's getting that vibe for sure.
I can appreciate that this game is resource gathering like Catan, but I'm glad that we don't have to roll dice.
I just assisted you.
I feel like
don't know how I
Catan
feel
dice
about
are
that.
cursed against you.
They are.
You
I
did
told
say
several
earlier.
people at this table that on many occasions.
That's okay.
I always beat him.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's because he doesn't trade.
No, I do trade. I have nothing to trade usually.
That's
Gosh,
where
Shelby-
Mark and I have learned stuff about each other because my general personality, I do not play who I am when I play a game sometimes with him. I get really
Yes.
competitive.
Yep.
There's certain games like, okay, I understand the strategy of this game and I am playing a different strategy than
So
you.
see, right now,
If I
the three of us
beat
in
him,
there are really happy because all of us are going to get 10 points.
it doesn't happen.
Don't rock the boat.
When does this
Nobody
get?
messed
When do these points get distributed?
End the game.
Just end of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And it's based on number that you have on here.
Yeah.
So right now everybody's tied for first, so you'd all get 10.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm
And
pretty
no
sure
matter
I'm
what
still
anybody
down
does, you're
here,
probably gonna get 4 unless everybody
but
gets
I'm
on there
going to
Correct.
and starts outbidding you.
do the market and pay a resource and a coin.
Going for the
I want the nope. Yep.
That's a good one too. That was gonna be my next choice.
Interesting.
I guess that makes it my turn, doesn't it?
Whenever you place a token on the reputation track, you gain a victory point. It's the new thing.
Is his title? Oh, Longshoreman.
The winner.
Alexander, my
He's
assistant
got
treasurer.
God. I love it.
Alexander, yes. Very official.
He's the ALEX.
I'm sad almost that I know what that means. Okay. I'm going to. So I turn in an iron and I get 2 money, correct?
Ooh, money.
I suppose.
Rolling.
I can't get very close to tables now. So I was sitting in class and somebody was trying to get behind me and they were like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "I'm sorry."
I'm
really
as far
good.
as
It's
you gotta
ridiculous, but I
climb
can't
over.
move. You're gonna.
You
have
gotta
to-
That's
climb
why I
over.
kept putting us on the outside at women's retreat because
Yes.
between you and having Ezrin, it was like
We need easy
We
access.
We need an
That's
aisle
you. 'Cause they-
immediately.
to fit 150 women in that cafeteria. They had the tables so
Very
stinking
cool.
close.
They really
Oh,
I
did.
bet they
yeah.
had band.
There were
Yeah.
so many times when people were trying to get behind me, and I was like, "I'm really sorry. I'm
I
obstructing."
And
can't.
I was like, okay, we've got a high chair for Ezrin. And Shelby can't scoot in any
That
farther.
giant
This
belly.
is not working.
That cafeteria was
Gosh, I'm gonna have to-
packed.
Our folding chairs aren't low enough either. I can't get you down below
gross.
those.
Oh.
Unless you help me out.
Yeah, most tables.
I
won't.
can't. I mean, I could. I
You
could get
could.
wood, but I'm not building
You
for
don't
wood right
want
now.
to.
No, I was thinking about
I guess I
doing
should have gotten it at the bar height.
I don't like sitting
Recall.
in the bar height for too long. It starts to hurt my legs.
I think
Yeah.
I need to
Going
do the
back.
same thing because I can't do
You
it.
can't do
either.
anything else, yeah. You need your person.
Good. I'm glad everybody else is having to recall. I don't feel as bad.
I've done it twice.
That's true.
Mark and I are the only ones that have done
I
it
had to
twice.
do it once.
Did Mark have to do it?
once.
Yeah, I had to do it twice.
Oh.
I've
He had
only
to
done
do
didn't
it
see
at the
that.
Nobody
start
was
of
getting-
everything because he was on the
I was on
Zeppelin.
the pumpkin.
Oh, that's right.
I was on the
Then-
pumpkin.
After
and
everyone else
Charterstone.
got pumpkins, you've got pumpkin. And then
Yeah.
I have not had to do it yet. Hoping I get lucky.
I might have
Maybe
to.
not next.
Not next turn, but the turn after.
There's definitely some strategy in that of like maybe do something else your turn instead of helping somebody out by bumping their last person off.
Yeah.
Is you think I can delay and not?
Yes.
I didn't do that. You're such a troublemaker.
You know what?
I was trying to give her the full experience.
No, I don't need the full experience. I'm doing great, you know?
Which is why then.
It is interesting having to delay your turn a whole round though.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Having to wait 2 rounds.
And
to
then you
do
feel like you're so
something.
far behind. It's like I wanted to do that,
Yeah.
no, I can't.
It's really interesting.
Wait.
A bag of wheat. You asked for the cream of wheat.
Bumping your own guy up to something is nice, but it means you have to do this.
As
thing
long as you're
twice.
okay doing the same thing.
Yeah, same thing twice.
Which, in some cases, is.
If you need a
Where
resource.
did I go?
But
I was
it's
gonna
about
go
to die
here.
too.
You know, lightning or you
Here to
They're
here.
still on the line.
And then I get one of these.
That's our high-tech monitoring
Are
system.
you just on the phone with Michael?
Yeah.
pretty much.
Actually, she's on the phone with your husband or two others.
Your husband or two.
His name is Your.
Do you need a charging cable?
Oh,
I'm sure we can.
do you have one
Oh,
for your phone too?
My phone's upstairs.
You get one
so
of those.
So I just need one resource and one
Yeah,
money,
it's okay.
right?
Is it okay?
Yeah. Thank you though.
What
You can charge
resource
one
do we
in the
think is the
car.
most popular right now?
Which one's
I
the
don't
most
think it
popular?
matters.
I think iron actually, because everybody needs iron except for you.
I've
Except
been
I
hired
refuse to knock
once.
me off because we're all gonna try to.
I think. I mean,
No,
No,
but
in
you
this-
just
in
that.
that regard,
Yeah.
just
Oh.
going,
It would help.
I'm
going
like,
somewhere where
only
there's
works on
nobody.
iron.
And again,
assists, yeah, like it helps
I'd like to point out
That
exactly
is-
what's
that
about
is
to happen
rough.
for a third time.
He's
for
about
you.
to have it again,
Oh.
yeah.
Bummer.
Well, and now I'm doing it also.
Oh, now Mia has
Good.
to do it
It's
too.
your first
Ah.
time. There we
See,
go.
Oh, that's my
that-
second
That's your
time.
second
That just helps.
Now everybody
Me a
is
lot.
caught up.
Well, yeah, but see, so now I get to.
I mean, you get
We're
the,
building.
Yeah, you're building
Because I've
stuff.
got my
So
two,
you just
I got my
caught
two
up.
pumpkins, my iron, and my coal.
Which one are you going
Especially
for?
if you're in front of a whole bunch of other people that are going to build, and then
So
you
you
have
give a
no
pumpkin,
risk.
get a
So,
coin, and a
okay.
victory.
Well, so now here's what's going to happen. So I bump this up for 5 to do that,
Mhm.
which advances the progress token,
Yep, which gives you a reputation.
which gives me a reputation, and because I advance the progress token, Julio gives me another victory point.
Right.
Look at Julio. He's paying off already.
So how do we get the people?
You have to go to the market,
Market. Okay.
and so you get
It's
a
a
coin
money and a
and
resource.
any resource, and then you get to pick one of these 5.
All right, what are you gonna do?
Not that I can see any of them and what they do anyways.
I'm gonna do the same thing as what you do. Which is
Whenever you advance the reputation, you can get a
You
victory
have to
point.
give a grain.
yeah, that one is what I
Whenever
was thinking.
whenever you open a crate, you get 2 victory
Okay, I'm
points.
gonna put that over there. I'm gonna take one of these, but I don't know which one I'm gonna take yet.
Whenever you visit the market, you advance reputation. Whenever you visit the grandstand, you advance reputation.
Is it just a one-time thing? Or
No,
just
it's repeated
ongoing?
every time. Whenever.
Okay.
Whenever you visit the Zeppelin, gain 2 victory points.
Is that how you build stuff?
Yeah.
And then
The
what do you do
Zeppelin.
with the market?
The market, you get one of
gives you
these,
cards.
Yeah, market gives you
Oh,
cards.
so
so
you
I
want
need
to
to
build
go
more
there,
cards,
actually.
which is there.
Do you have the money?
She
I already
gave
did,
him
yeah.
already.
Okay.
I just
Yep.
didn't put my person.
So yeah, if you want to be popular with the people, then that's a good card to get also, but
This one?
the one that gives you
What
the market
is-
people. Yeah,
Okay, I'll take this one.
What does this do?
that's one of the
Would you fill
objectives.
one of these?
Let you. Oh, in order to get one of these, you need to go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, understandable.
This is Greta.
All right, Greta.
Thornbird.
Yeah.
Then our new one is a broker. Whenever you use the cloud board, you gain a victory point.
Something we haven't been
Oh.
paying attention to.
Well, we haven't had the resources
So
to do
does
it
this
yet.
count for this round?
Yeah, from now on, yeah.
So not the turn that you got there. Yeah.
Gosh, this is interesting.
Alright.
Was it me? Mine.
I don't know what I'm trying to do.
Mine?
That's the problem with this. Yeah, I mean, every step
Mine?
of this way, I've like.
I can't reach. I would like a wood.
Wow.
If you could put me all the way over there. Thanks.
Just put Shelby out there. I really didn't want a wheat. Are you sure about that?
I don't need wheat. Thank you. Sorry.
Hmm. What's the fastest way to get? Oh, I could do. Oh, I could do that.
Who's this?
I think it's me.
It's me.
Oh,
building another one?
Yeah.
Dang.
She is focused.
This is my strategy.
So Mia's gonna get another 5.
Is that a progress point?
I think I built this guy, and so used the Zeppelin, but I
No,
didn't
yes.
get moved forward. So I think I should be at 10.
Translate.
The green
Thanks,
guy.
translate
Oh.
the words. You said progress
And
point. I'm like,
did Mark it?
Is that what
build
it is
anybody
called?
yet?
Okay.
You know, you're
No,
up
not
to
yet. He hasn't built anybody yet.
No.
So you should be at 5. Okay. There's so many like pieces to keep track of between the progress and the points
Oh yeah.
to like make sure where we're at. So these are all gone.
Yes.
So we have 5 left.
That's
for
all that's
this
available for right now.
for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Alright. I think
Good
I
to know.
am actually gonna go.
Okay. Think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here.
That's a recall.
I'm really
Is
sorry.
that your third time?
Third time.
I'm
Yeah.
about to
Yeah,
do this.
we're at the same count.
You and me.
Oh,
You know.
Wow.
she was just
Rude,
here.
I know, right?
Sorry about that.
Dang it.
It's brutal. It's a brutal life out there.
All right, honey.
My turn.
I'm collected with black rocks.
What? When you run out of these, you're just like kind of stuck a little bit, huh?
Until somebody does something.
Well, I mean, wait. No, as far as influence.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, because they go and really don't come back much.
Yeah, like you can get some back.
Well, that's
but,
why
like,
I got my
very
guy.
little.
My guy will let me get them back as long as I use the treasury.
It's my turn.
The treasury is just
Exchange a good for a
Exchange a
coin.
good
for a coin.
And when I do that, I get one of my influence back.
That's really interesting. 'Cause you can't do much without influence.
Oh, I see you have assigned your resources.
Your turn, Mia. Yes.
Hmm.
Keep track of which.
But once you run out of influence, you can also just start resource gathering because
Okay,
whatever you
okay.
have carries over.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I didn't really eat any of yours. Hello? Hello?
Somebody woke up.
Probably hungry.
He's been waking up and just like laying there.
I know.
That's actually a good thing.
Yeah, he'll just hang out. And he's like, yeah, this is great. Having a great time.
Go upstairs.
Did you go, Mia?
A little guy
I
that
did.
will lay out in the crib and just hang out for a little bit before crying. That means they're a content child, and it's very pleasant.
To do this.
Yeah, in the last week he started to do that. Like even in the morning, he's not eating in 12 hours. He just like that. Like
This
I much
guy
prefer
and
that as someone
guy.
that takes care of kids to the child that wakes up.
yeah.
It's like, okay, yes, you're awake, and now you've woken up all your other friends that
Oh
were
my
also
gosh.
sleeping.
Oh.
It's like if I wake up and I don't have to get out of bed, I'm the happiest person in the world. So
Yeah,
babies
same.
should always be so happy, you know?
Where's the pen?
But yet they
get
wake
naps
up
in
and
the
they
middle of
choose
the day.
violence.
Pretty much.
I wouldn't say it's violence. I'd say more it's discontentment with life.
No,
Same thing.
it's the same.
Barth?
My guy Barth.
Is it Barth or is it
Captain.
Bart?
Oh.
Barth.
Captain
Okay.
Barth.
Barth.
Captain Barth over here. I should
I'm
have
just making
Captain
sure.
down.
Because you know there's the great Swiss
Alright.
theologian. His name's Karl Barth.
I
He
do know
spells it-
Karl
okay.
Barth, yeah.
I'm just making sure.
But Barth. I looked at the guy, he looked at me and he said, I'm Barth. I said, alright, Barth.
Oh, you ruined it.
Ooh.
How'd that happen?
That's what I'm
Trying
trying to
what?
We all had 1 on there. 5 of us had 10 points until Shelby
Till I
said
just
no.
screwed it all up.
Is the
We
only
did
one
not
with 10.
all have 1 on there.
The people that had 1 out there had 1, and they all had 10 points. Your lack of influence is not my problem. The reputation. You have no reputation.
Yeah, I don't know how to get out there.
How did
That
you?
rep-
What? How did you
Apparently.
put it out there?
reputation.
I have this guy.
Oh, got it. Okay.
No reputation, yeah.
Big reputation.
Except it's not, because she has none. No
Apparently, I'm not
reputation.
doing something right because
No,
I have
Shelby's
not
got a
out
big
there.
reputation.
Who has none?
Kathy,
Oh, Kathy has. That's true.
something about not having a conversation.
It's so close.
I have to change the words because it's not big reputation, it's no reputation.
These youngins are all up on the hip music that we don't know anything about. Oh, I'm missing an opportunity.
You mean Taylor Swift?
Is that what they're
you're
talking
referring
about?
to?
I don't know.
Well, I
She
know,
knows more than you there, Mark.
I know the ladies love Taylor Swift, and I'm assuming their husbands
Tolerate her.
Have to
because of
absorb
that.
Tolerate
know
is a
some.
great word.
I have paid attention a little bit, but
No, I'm missing.
She's
I'm
not
missing
my
an opportunity
style,
for the Charterstone playlist. But I think if I might get a. I don't know where the music comes from,
Oh,
so I might get a copyright
yeah.
strike.
oh yeah, it'd be a little much.
So there's a Charterstone playlist on Spotify.
Oh, really? That's funny.
I have one for Distilled.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, they provided it as part of the
That's
Kickstarter.
awesome.
So I don't know what it sounds like. I haven't listened to it yet. The Rising Sun has one too. It's only like 45 minutes.
Oh, that's still really cool.
Is it my turn again?
It is indeed your turn.
Okay.
You make cocoa.
No, it's not cocoa. It's coffee.
Okay. The cocoa's off.
It's coffee with a little chocolate creamer.
So many of these.
So it's a mocha.
You know what I'm saying? The cocoa is terrible.
Well, cocoa's terrible.
When do I have to spend them?
When you build
The
sweet-
Keurig
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, it's gross.
You have to add a bunch of the sweet
Yeah, you
cream
had to do
creamer
3
I
when
have
you
to
built
it to
the
make
new
it
one.
tolerable.
Oh.
Not just
Yeah,
milk.
because Zeppelin.
Well, at least you
So,
showed restraint and didn't eat my
3.
cookie.
I did not eat your cookie. I was just
So
sharing
those
the
2
protein.
were for the original,
Oh,
and then
trying to
3
balance
more
the
for
protein and
building
sugar.
the.
Yeah, you're up.
I'm up. Thank you.
Yes. Need to get that money. Get that money.
How do I want to help?
Well, at least you don't listen to Taylor Swift, so I don't have to deal with it.
I mean, every once in a while she'll pop up on my list because I have other stuff that I've listened to.
Oh, I ripped that one CD from
I'm just,
Jess,
like,
and
so
now it
one-track
comes up
minded
on
here,
my
and that's
list.
not.
I had a girl. So
Oh, because I wanted to.
it's a husband and wife that I used to play Destiny with, and she couldn't figure out, and Chuck wouldn't help her. She couldn't figure out how to rip a CD to digital format to put on her car. She knows how to get the files onto the USB that she can then transfer to her car and actually copy them onto the, so the car has them in there.
Right.
So she literally Amazon purchased a CD, shipped it to me, so that I would
Had you ripped
She
it?
so that I would rip it
She lives in the Midwest.
and then share the files with her.
That's so funny.
So
Okay, my
whenever
grandma
we
went
do
to
go
I was Taylor Swift, of
visit
course.
William
Yeah.
in Chicago, we will have to say hi to them
Oh,
because
yes.
they live not far from where
That's
William now
so
lives.
funny.
But yeah.
Yeah, she was desperate. She was like, you know what? Chuck won't help me. I know you will.
What
Well,
does that thing do?
she's
Do
an
you get 2 gold
ex-army?
for
Yeah.
that
Army
what that is?
nurse. She's a character.
2 gold.
I mean, she playing online with mostly guys, and
Oh, yeah.
Bricks for a
Yes, it's-
reputation.
Well, she has a girl group now. She plays.
as well as some of the men. I mean, the
Oh.
The one next
ex-military,
to the
they
brick.
don't, they're not.
I'm looking at it. I
Don't
can't
sit
tell.
down. Anyways, I like Jess.
I think that's what that is.
So there's dried
Reputation for
blueberries
people.
and
Yes.
That was ripped.
The
It
Oh,
Blueberries.
It looked like
I know, I was like-
pieces. I was like, why?
His-
I was
That's
like,
squishy.
I'm like, what were you thinking? I wasn't sure what it was.
Whose turn is it?
It's Mark's turn.
Oh,
Me? Sorry.
I was making sure it wasn't me.
I know. Whenever there's a lull in the game, I'm like, crap, is it me?
What did I do?
What? What? Nobody. What's this?
That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I threw it over there when you guys were talking, so I didn't want to
Thanks.
interrupt.
You the best. Who's doing it?
Who's doing
What
what?
do you got? Show me your stuff. No, put that down. Ah, okay, good. That means I can do this. Because you're right behind me and I'll get my guy back.
What can he build on the Zeppelin?
Unless she
This guy?
Do you have wood? Oh, that is a wood. That looks like another metal.
That's wood.
I know. I was trying to look at his. I'm trying to look at what people are building.
I keep
It
being
looks
so
so-
focused on what I've built and using what I've built that I'm not looking that we can
I
actually use other
know.
people's.
Yeah.
So I just had Shelby describe to me everything that's over there so I can understand what goals I need to have here.
But isn't this you give a wood and you get 2 brick?
You get
It's a
give
reputation.
Yeah.
Or no,
That's
that's
a lot.
influence.
Has a reputation. It's
Reputation.
influence.
this guy.
It's
Yeah, these
this.
guys.
These are
Oh.
reputations.
Yeah, this is
This is
influence.
You're right, an influence to
Influence.
get. Yep, you're right.
Okay, you're confusing because the
Just
reputations
bye.
are a little
Yeah,
sailboat.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, the sailboat's a reputation. These are influence. Those words, they're similar to me.
They are similar words.
That's what I was saying. Is like I'm still getting used to.
What did you just
She
put
said
down?
progress, and I'm like,
So you get stone and gold for a
coal and
Influence?
gold for an influence. Yep.
coal. Okay, that's what we're calling that.
Well, I mean, it's
That is
black.
coal. That is coal. I was thinking it was like a stone, like a
Gemstone.
yeah. What is the
Obsidian?
specific?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Tungsten is what
Malachite.
You're quite well aware of that.
Don't forget the guy.
I know, you want your guy back. So sorry. You could probably take your turn, Mia, since I'm
Okay.
putting a
I
sticker.
would,
If I go over to the cloud port
but
and pay
I
this,
can't.
and I get this, what do I do over here?
So you're choosing either a number of identical goods, or a number of coins,
Okay.
or a number of cards
Okay. To
to
receive or
give
to
away. No, to give away. You return them to the.
Oh, these cards.
So I need to have whatever.
Or
it is
these
first.
cards.
Yeah, I think it's
The guy cards.
these. I think it's the.
My Barth.
Well,
A Marth guy.
it could be anything marked that way. It's the resource cards.
These guys.
right?
Yeah.
And then you gain the reward where you put that influence token.
Interesting.
So, like, if
So-
you were to give 2 coins, you could put your
My
influence token
strategy
there
is
and get a
like,
victory
oh, I
point.
should do this.
Plus, you'll
I
get
should do
3
that.
for.
Oh, I should do
going there
this.
first place.
Come
I could pay
pivoting.
3
you know?
coins for 3
Michael, can you give me
reputation.
5
One
more
reputation.
One.
I get 5 points, right? Do I?
For building.
I get 5
For
also.
building?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and there, I mean, I seem to recall that
Bump this up one.
Yeah. Have we done that much?
we have not yet. My recollection is that the king kind of gets mad if you don't do it, but I don't remember.
Sorry, King.
That's how it sounded.
We
when
like
you
our
read about
land.
it.
We don't like your land.
Oh.
This land is our
I'm not
land.
doing that.
Rebellion.
It is not your land.
We don't care who's the
Nice.
eternal or immortal king. We're gonna throw down. Throw hands with the
Yeah,
king.
money.
And yeah,
Initially-
it's worth 3 victory points for
Initially, I thought
every
bumping somebody out
token you have up there.
would be a detriment to them, and now I'm learning that it is actually a benefit to them.
Yes, very much so. So see now, Mia and Kathy are tied for 10.
And Shelby.
Kathy.
Oh, sorry, me and Shelby.
Kathy has no reputation.
Correct. I have to spend my turn regathering.
Okay, how do I get some reputation over there? How do I?
You need
What
to
do
sell-
I?
do a
I
sailboat
paid a
thing.
hay at the grain market, and I earned the blue reputation sailboat thing, and I also got a coin for it. So I
You
paid
can
a
do the
hay.
same thing with wood
Okay.
over here.
You can also do it here.
Well, can I do that now with this one?
Yeah, no.
That gives you victory
That gives you
points.
victory points.
That mine. Okay.
If you
The iron
build
one.
if you build the next building,
Well, that's not gonna
Do we
happen. I
next
just
this?
built
Get
one.
a coin.
Yes.
Okay.
Or did,
And one of these fellas.
hang on.
did you? You just moved. Where'd you move it?
One,
You
two,
moved
three,
it for
four,
you.
5, 6. How many buildings do we have? How many new buildings do we have on now? 1, 2,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
80. You got a reputation.
I do.
Yep.
Nice.
Congratulations. You are now less disreputable.
Thank you.
Highly reputable.
Did
Did you just? Oh no, David just went.
Well, moderately. Anyway,
I just
for
went,
instance.
and because I got a reputation here, I get
What?
victory point.
Oh my gosh, I'm ruining everything.
Barth hooking me up. Which one did you move?
Red
I am green.
or green?
Yes.
Apologies.
He's going blind. It's
I don't know who
I'm
anybody
not
is.
helping anybody else out there.
okay.
Help myself.
No, that's not me. This is me.
Oh, thank you.
Go to the
You
market.
do love me.
And I'm gonna buy.
Oh my god!
I don't think that's why she did it.
Oh, understandable.
Just guess.
I get a reputation point for using the market, please. And I'm gonna pick one of these guys. I'll take this. And I need to name him.
With 6 players and 8 cards, some people will be sad.
It's true.
Truth. This is the truth.
So while you're naming, I will do something
Well, so now, Shelby, you can actually fulfill this
at the
objective.
grandstand.
Yeah. So now that you have 2 people, you can use the grandstand by paying an influence, and you can get
this one as well.
and you can
Oh.
also get this.
Either one of them.
This is Richard. Please do not call him Richard.
Richard.
Oh, with the accent, that's good. At least there's an indication.
Richard.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get stuck for days. But it's like rain. Keep it.
Okay, let me see how I get to do this.
We have the same strategy, and I'm 1 turn behind you, and I don't like this.
I don't have a
Hey!
strategy. I'm literally every time it comes to me, I'm like, what
Look
should
who's
I
watching.
do now? Oh!
Don't talk to my mother that way. That would be our son. Hi, William.
You don't have to meet Chuck and Jess. We have to meet Chuck and Jess. You can just go back into your hole.
Oh, don't talk to my son that way.
That was good. All right, where are
He just said, cool.
we
That's
at?
awesome.
Oh, they saw me.
Why have we not named our lands?
I don't know. He didn't tell us to.
It did not tell us
Kathy,
to.
Did you go yet? Or did Mark?
I
Mark
got
just
a
did
week.
grain, yeah. Oh no, and Kathy
I
gathered,
took my-
so Mia too.
Took my people back.
Going to the kiln. Playing this. And 2 brick. I only have 1 influence.
Very efficient.
Alright.
Oh man, she's getting close to accelerating the game.
Doubling up. Okay.
Oh, I ran out so fast.
Because
Are
you
you
built
getting ready to do another creek?
double build.
That's true. 3 each. That's half your influence right there.
Yeah, 3 each. And then you spend
Pumpkin.
pumpkin,
Pumpkin champion.
pumpkin chunk.
Yes, you do. Unfortunately, so.
What do I have to do to get out of those?
4.
Go here.
And spend
That's all?
which is
I
Spend
count
one of
that
these,
action as
and then you get one of
negative.
these.
The more times I have to do it, the worse I've played that game. So that was 4 times now.
that. Well, but again, this is just the beginning, and so that could be, who knows?
Yeah.
That could be magnified or taken away. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen with it? Interesting. Yeah. All right, Mark, you called it. I'm opening another crate.
Cool. Which one?
Oh, I forgot I could do that.
Well,
4 and
It's
2.
four.
We're
You
going
have
to
to
crate
get
number
4
8.
of these to do it.
8. First, read 33.
And 2 of these.
Oh. Oh, what's that it is?
Yeah, that's scary.
Read 33.
Haha! Would you like to hear the story? Due to the village's rapid expansion, extra help is needed. You recruit some minions from the area. Whenever a new type of minion is unlocked, the unlocking player gains one of those minions. Unclaimed minions of that type are kept on their reference card in the general supply. A minion is a type of worker that you may place only on unoccupied buildings in your charter. All other cards that refer to workers apply to both regular workers and minions. Any player may place a regular worker on a building occupied by a minion. Unlike other workers, minions cannot be bumped. They stay on your buildings until you choose to retrieve all your workers. All minions you control on and off the board are considered to be in your personal supply.
So you have like extra
Okay.
things.
Is it a rule?
How
Or?
do you get them?
Yeah, so it's rule 16.
And then now, extract 34 and 227.
So basically, I just open.
Actually, sorry, just go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, let's just
In order to
grab
have a minion
34
chilling somewhere for
Right.
you.
So like I can leave a minion like here, for example, and
And
just begin
35.
tokens.
Yeah. Until
all
somebody
this,
kicks the
or
minion
no?
off,
this
or
is
can
just
you,
rules.
does the minion just stay there for you even if somebody else
So they
Not
stay until
rules.
you gather.
until you pull them?
Right. Well, until so
That's
either if
okay.
you're forced to gather or
Yes.
you choose to gather.
And then pull 227 and 229. So we just gained a thing on the quota, which will allow you to donate minions.
How do you get a minion?
You'll see here in a moment.
Okay.
I just got the cat cafe.
Ooh.
You pay 2 gold, get 1 victory point, and 1 kitty cat.
You did unlock the cats.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny that you had mentioned that she had to go get her cats.
Right.
You said 227 and 229?
Yes, 227 should be a reference. Yeah,
That's a cat.
that's where the cats are. When he gets that.
The
And
cat
then-
whisperer. Look at it. Look at it and weep.
Wow. That is fantastic.
That is really
And
funny.
here, I think this goes in the archive.
Yes, there you go in that crate. It is.
When you retrieve workers, gain 2 victory points if you retrieve at least 2 cats. That's awesome.
So you
Are
have
cats the
unlocked the
minions?
cats. Gain a cat minion.
Yeah.
Oh, the minions are cats.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
My little minions.
That is making sense now.
Yeah. That
And then the
makes
rest of
more
it
sense.
will go over here.
I love
Whenever you
everything
place a
about this.
cat or
What's with the green cat versus the other cat?
it's not a cat. It's
Oh.
different. Different kind of minion.
Oh.
Whenever you place a cat or an opponent uses your cat's building, gain 1 victory point.
Cool. So, if I read that card right, you can place a minion and they gather resources for you, right?
They act like a worker,
Yes.
so they activate a location just the same as any other.
But they don't get bumped out.
They don't get bumped out and they don't come back until you retrieve.
Okay. Do they proc every turn?
No.
Okay.
They only
That
proc
would be
on,
really
only on
strong.
placement.
Okay.
That would be crazy
Well,
strong.
that's what I was wondering. I'm like, this seems ridiculous.
Welcome to your first minion.
Yeah.
Okay. What are these 2 cards that I now have access to? Can I read them? Can you mention?
Yes.
They just stay out there, but
Yeah. So you can claim
So-
claim it as like.
So
a
part of it
victory.
is that when you do this, you get 5 victory points,
I do this
Okay.
too.
and then you get the card.
no.
Well, you get
The
to.
card stays.
The card
Card
Put
stays.
influence on.
Oh.
Yeah. So these cards stay because,
Because
they're
multiple people can
objectives.
score.
Okay, yeah. I'm just
Oh,
reading
multiple
them.
people can score the same card.
Yeah. But you can't
That
score the
just
same
helped
card
me.
twice.
Enormously.
So I go there, but then this gets me. Well, like I don't understand what I'm
Yeah, I guess I don't understand what the cards actually help you
So
with,
I went
other
to
than
the
the 5 points.
grandstand.
Mm-hmm.
and I have both of these things.
You can do one of them.
Okay, I can do one of them. And what do they earn me?
Just the 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Victory.
Okay.
Well, so it's the 5
Well,
points.
then
but
maybe worth
then,
more at the end of the game too.
right. And so because you completed an objective, you'll get extra points for
So
that.
you get. She gets 5 points, but she also has to put one of her.
So one of these guys, did
has
you
to
spend
go
one
on
of
the
these
card?
already?
No, I did not.
It has
So
to
this
go
goes on the
one
card.
you're
Which one
choosing.
did you want? Doesn't matter.
That one's fine. Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter.
When
I'm a loser.
when I come around again, do I? If I'm still here, do I need to pay another one of these guys?
To do it,
You have to
you need to put
place
a
and
new
do it
worker
again.
out there to do it again.
Got it. Okay.
What am I doing? Losing. That's what I'm doing.
I've
Now,
recalled 4 times now.
Is that minion? Is that active for everybody?
Yes.
Excellent.
How do you get a minion?
There's a building here that lets you do it.
Yeah.
The cat cafe. So I have to.
Okay,
pay
so you have to
this.
build that first.
Hasn't
So
been
you're the
built
only
yet.
one with a minion.
And he's the only one
Because
that can
you're getting
enable
that.
getting minions.
Is dropping a minion the same thing, like one
It's
move,
like dropping a worker.
as
now.
dropping a worker? Okay.
So now basically I have 3 workers.
I see what you're saying.
David, can you hand me the
Except
3
this guy
people
doesn't
in the
get
market
bumped.
so I could look at them?
3. These guys?
Yeah, I just want to look at them.
I do believe at the end of the game,
Because it's so far away. Thank you.
you're only going to be able to keep a certain number of items,
Yes, probably.
which means like you may not keep that building, the cat cafe. It might go into
Oh,
here,
into there.
the mix. So somebody else might be able to pick it up later.
For next
Okay.
round.
Well, and I know like capacity wise, like you have a certain number of capacity for things. You can probably only have like
One of
3
each, and
resources
you can
or
build those
however
up.
many. Yeah.
But right now, you can basically hold one of each.
Okay.
So right now, at the end of the game, you'll be able to keep
This game is
one
blowing my
resource, one coin, one card, and one minion.
One-
One minion.
Minion. Yeah.
Alright.
super well in it.
I
wasn't
will
even
go
ready for
ahead
it.
and go for the kiln. Spend the 1 to get 2 bricks.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Did we advance this for opening your
I did,
crate?
yes.
Okay.
I'm going to.
And I had my boy Julio help me
Place
out
it
again.
person. What are you doing?
On the market,
Market. A coin and a resource.
and I'm going to keep the assistant.
Every time you open
Innovator.
a crate, gain 2 victory points. Give her a name.
Name it and claim it. Gaining a break. Alright. We're
What,
gonna
you
go
want 2
ahead.
bricks?
We can go ahead and use
not
our
this time.
minion here to gain
So
some
your
wood.
guys are out there? So your guys are out there?
Well, even if they weren't, I'm putting my minion.
Oh,
out
you
there
just want to get
wood.
your minion
Yeah.
already? Nice.
We're starting it up,
No, sir. I will not give you a victory point.
but David might,
So do you what?
because he needs wood.
Never go on the cat
Why would I
space
need
where
wood?
Michael gets a
Because
victory
you
point.
need a double.
I don't want
Trying to build that
those.
lumber mill.
I'm trying to do nothing with that lumber mill.
Come on, man. You know
I
you want to
mean,
build that
I don't
lumber
want to
mill.
drop more influence. I'm losing influence as we speak.
It might behoove you to drop some more influence because Mia's about to run out and just start pressing the game on. So
Right.
you don't use it, you lose it.
I understand.
How does me running
We're
out of
also-
influence
Yeah,
We're
press
anytime.
the game on?
Could you
Because
give
every
this back
time your
to
turn comes
Kathy?
around, this
We
moves.
move
Could you give this back to Captain?
Once you're out of
Once you're out of
Oh,
influence,
yeah.
So Shelby's pretty close to doing
I
it
am
too.
really close.
Yeah.
Where's a pen?
There's 2 down here.
So
For some
right
reason,
there.
sorry.
Oh, there's one right here. Oh, you're handing me that one. You did so much work for that one.
I did. I put a lot of effort into it.
How do you spell Clarice?
Hello, Clarice.
I'm gonna do this.
No idea.
Clar Ice.
CLA.
Yeah, basically.
I see.
Oh, is she the speller in the couple?
SSD.
I
Oh,
love it.
really?
Oh.
That is not how I would have spelled it.
She's the speller.
I would have been ice.
I trust her with every word. She could literally give me. She could have thrown an X in there, and I would have put.
Excel.
If I-
7-7.
L-I-X-E.
I don't
can see it.
spell
Okay.
Mark
Yeah.
spells.
Clarice.
What's that?
I don't spell Mark spells. He
Yeah.
proofreads everything.
Shelby's very similar. You
I'm
could
the
have
speller,
just
he's the
proofread
math
something for her.
problem.
In fact, he got a job once, and part of the job was proofreading. Part
That's
of what he did
fabulous.
for the job
Well,
was.
they didn't even ask about that. I was the only one that
Did
had
you
ever
get this
100% of their
again?
spelling test.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh.
They did a spelling
Wait, what do
grammar
I
test
get
to
from
give
that?
everybody.
5 victory
5
points.
victory points. Did you do those?
No, I didn't.
Well, you
So
got the 5 for
yellow
the first
goes
one,
5.
so she gets another 5
Yes.
for doing that.
Yep.
And then, yeah, Shelby's about to just start clapping
Oh my
us.
gosh.
Double objective.
That's my goal too, and she's beating me to it very, very quickly.
Can't do that.
But that's
Again,
all
I
right.
have no strategy.
I like had a strategy to do that,
Well,
and
for having no
you
strategy,
just,
you
she's beat me
are kinda
down.
killing it.
Yeah, you're doing it,
Killing the game.
doing it well. Have we moved this forward when Shelby did that?
Did now.
I did it
Okay.
twice.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did the first time.
Okay, cool.
Hmm. No way. No way.
Way.
That's just wasted play if I do it that way. How many influence do you have left, Mia? Just the one?
One.
She has one.
Wait. Shoot.
That means you can't build a building.
That's true. And she can't open a crate.
The best you can do is grandstand, unless you can get influence back.
Unless
I can't
doesn't
do what
Mark
I-
have one that you can gain?
Mark's
if
assistant.
That's
influence
my
back?
assistant.
Yeah.
Oh, your assistant did that.
So only I can do that.
Only you can do that. I thought you had a building for that.
No.
That's a good assistant.
And
Solid assistant.
That's a real bummer, sweet Mia.
I had this plan and I realized now I needed 2.
But did you have a man and a canal? A brick for a
I think I've built it up enough to benefit slightly more than you.
I'm probably
think
going to
enough
regret
catch you,
this,
but slightly
but
more than
do you want to just go here? Instead of doing a brick and a coin, you get a coin and a victory point.
To be honest with you.
You're in the lead.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other points
It's
to be had.
literally the same move, except you.
I should have done that.
What is this one? That's the market.
Dumb.
You have a brick though?
I just exchanged it.
It
Yes, you have
doesn't
to have
come
it.
off. It's
Resource
Oh.
stuff
furniture.
is.
I guess the only other reason is because you got the treasure, though. So when you use the treasure, you get
Oh, yeah.
influence back.
That's right. I knew you influence.
Okay.
That's why I want to do
I
that.
was trying to figure out why you were. I'm like, why? Why would he?
Because I have a benefit.
You do.
Mine? You need money?
Mhm.
What does the mine have to do with that?
These two
I
build.
can
So you
turn
can't
this
build
in.
anymore.
for money, right?
That's
You could go to the hoist house
Why
and
can't I
pay an
build
influence for
So
it.
you need 3 of
I
these
don't
to
want to
build.
lose my influence that way.
Well,
I
if you
need
bump
to
yourself
use
off
You have
here,
to
you
go
can
to
do
the
that, and this
Zeppelin
gives you 2 money
to
each
build.
for each
The
metal.
Zeppelin
Right,
is
it
3.
does. No,
Yeah.
I'm angry.
That's the fastest way to get money is
Just so
iron
you know
for
before you
iron for 2 coins.
try to like build up.
It's just a 2-turn action instead of a 1.
Right.
There's not much I
Too
can do
late now.
anymore.
You can just keep dumping
See,
here.
It's me. It's
that's
time.
not
That was my
like.
goal, but I think
No
I wanna
mulligan.
do the same thing, and
I
then
can't use
I
those
respect
again,
it. I'm
though.
here for
I
it.
commit to the wrong path, and that's okay.
you are
Both
correct.
them.
Yeah, so you can try to get that one.
I need somebody to help me out here, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
Get your guys back.
Yes. I have 3 out there.
Wait, whose turn is it right now?
It's me.
Mine.
She's dead.
I messed myself up.
I understand that feeling.
Better than somebody else, I guess.
These
No,
guys,
better someone
whatever
else
they're
than
called,
me.
There's no
are
hatred, like
interesting.
self-hatred, you know?
Influence are interesting. Because once you run out, so you gotta like
You're sad.
strategize what you're gonna use what for before you start running out of them.
Yeah, I was reckless.
That's why I grabbed this guy.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't.
The only way to get it back.
Yeah, I
right
didn't
now.
realize that. You beat us. You were the second person to go here.
Yeah.
I think so.
I
You
think
were.
so. Okay.
At the
'Cause
time, it was like
Shelby and I
nobody else,
both tried to jump on that quick too, but I think
Yeah.
both of you guys beat us to it.
But
which is
that was the very
hilarious
first thing
considering that I
did.
had like
That's the
missed
first thing you did.
2 plays before that.
What? So when you use
The treasury.
the treasury, and all you need to use the treasury is
Just a
one
resource.
Can I
dude.
can I come to the
That's
treasury
really
and pay 3 brick and get $3?
No, it's a 1-for-1.
Darn.
That would be dope.
But like you said, if you're gonna do with brick, you might.
But you could just
Yeah, if
do
you've got
that
brick,
3
you might as well
turns in
just
a
do
row.
this.
But the problem is she doesn't want to get a guy stuck and then have to pay a
That's
turn
true.
withdrawing.
But
I'm sure that's the
yeah.
biggest.
Yeah, but
concern.
if
Because right
she's-
now Mark's the only one that gets benefit from the treasury. So if you're going to trade resources, you ought to go
I
to
mean-
the resource specific one.
Getting a guy stuck has happened to us more than it's happened to her. So
right.
doing because
It's
now she
happened
can just like.
twice
Yeah,
already.
she's done it twice though.
Oh, has it happened twice?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
has.
I'm pretty sure I've got the record
It's-
with 4 right now.
Thank you, dude.
I'm at 4.
Oh, you are
Yeah,
tied for 4.
we're tied for first.
Well, I'm about to.
Wish there were points we could get for that.
I'm about to
but-
get 5. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Shelby helps me out with this guy
Alright.
here.
Right.
I'll
I'll
probably
collect.
soon after that.
Does collecting the cat do something?
No.
No, it's the one you got the person that
Okay,
lets
let me
you.
make sure I do
If
this
you
right.
call at least 2 cats, you
Shelby,
get
here's one of your people.
Yeah, and well, and
This
that's why I'm
guy
like I'm trying to
goes
strategize
here.
for next time. Or if I'm like, okay, if I have these
This guy.
certain
goes
things, what can I do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I put a reputation down, so I actually get another one. 6. I use that, so I actually get another one of these in here.
Oh.
Oh man.
I put a reputation down, so I get 1 more.
Combo-rific.
Yeah, I was trying to combo those a bit.
So green has 4.
And
yellow has
I
3.
where did I
I'm over
put?
my.
Oh,
Red
did
has
I?
2.
No,
I
sorry.
definitely
I
thought about
losers.
those very
You
much.
what?
I think
And
I
you and I are
placed
losers.
this one here
You and
incorrectly.
Kathy, yeah.
Hold on, I need your opinion. I think I placed this one here incorrectly. I think I put this guy to here, and it's supposed to be here.
Yes,
yes.
it is.
Okay. So I'm at 3 on the board, not 4.
And then you lose another point.
Then I
Because
lose
every time you
another
gain a
point.
reputation.
You're right. So I did gain an extra point that I wasn't supposed to.
Yep.
Okay. I think that'll do it for David.
Okay.
Shelbo Baggins. Let's see what we got.
Master strategist over here. Get your guy back.
You know, I don't want to give you a guy back, but I might have to.
So lucky.
This and then
Oh, she's spending them.
You get an ore and a point.
and a victory point, and
Yep.
then this, right?
That is correct.
Go tally.
I need my people.
Bring my people to
Thanks.
me.
Let my people go.
Let my people go. Meow.
and she does it.
Is it my turn?
It is.
It is your turn.
Alright. So this is not the most
That's
optimal
the third
play,
time
but I
I
feel
do
like it's
that.
what I have to do.
Yeah, this is the third time I had
I'll go here and trade in a wood for a coin and a reputation.
Reputation.
So you just kicked yourself into solo second?
No, I'm tied for
Solo.
second with Mia.
Yeah.
Oh, Mia's too.
Because you and
Yep.
Shelby are tied for first. Me
Yep.
and Mia are tied for
And
second.
I'm just a loser, but I've got reputation always.
Mark and
trying,
Kathy are tied
so-
for third.
Which at this
What?
point, unless
No, I'm pretty much fourth.
One black and one blue.
Oh, that's right. He didn't get
Yeah.
3 or 4.
yeah, I had to pull one off.
It's only a matter of time.
Maybe.
And then I will be 0.
Not so sure about that anymore.
That's right, because right now David has to collect. He has to call collect.
Did
on
you
his
go?
guys.
Yeah.
I did.
Everybody collected. Holy cow.
So I'm the winner
Can
to
you
collect
win?
it now.
Yeah, you're at 6. No, I'm 5.
You're at 5?
Yeah, I just,
Nice. I just you get one ahead.
I think you
one.
do. I just followed.
It's not good.
I will take 2
She
breaks.
delayed. Oh,
She did.
dirty.
She's out. She's out of influence.
Oh no. She is accelerating
Things are about to get
endgame.
interesting.
Interesting.
Let's see what happens. So what
Well,
does that mean? We move a progress point every time.
your turn.
Every time my turn.
Yes.
And it was when she ran out, we were supposed to move one as. Did we
No.
move that one already?
No, not
Don't
when she
do it
runs
when she
out.
runs
It's
Oh,
when
not
you
when
start
she,
your
the
turn, you
next
don't have
time.
any.
Okay.
It advances.
Oh shoot! So we've got 6
We're on
rounds
timer.
at the minimum with Shelby. Or is that, did I count wrong?
9.
9.
But then when Mia runs out, now you cut that in half because
Right.
they're both triggering.
Building. Yeah. Okay. I see
If
what
I'm
you're
honest,
saying.
I'm gonna start trying to push it too.
Well, I don't care what it is. You're that guy.
I sold myself short here.
Have broker.
One coin and is it this one? Yeah, it's this one.
You know what? It is what it is.
The
Here we
key to
go.
winning games is to
Here we
not
go.
care and not know
Tribute.
what you're doing.
Tribute to
You and I had a very similar strategy.
to
Again.
the
Even though
recently
you didn't
deceased.
think of the strategy, you didn't think about
Tina
it.
Turner.
No,
You were just
Ellie.
doing.
Ellie.
I've literally done the same.
Yeah.
I'm doing the
Oh.
same triggers,
Oh,
but I'm
that's
2
sweet.
rounds behind because I've had to collect these.
Because she's at the cloud port.
Yeah.
Right? And all these things are
But
flying.
I think it's because I've
Nice.
taken a different arena in that way. So
there's
now is
a-
when the cloud port actually becomes
You're not
really.
doing the treasury.
Cloud
I'm
port.
going to turn
She
in a
can't use a
resource
cloud
for a
port.
coin.
You have to
Right?
use
You have to
a.
have
Yeah,
an
yep.
influence.
Do you?
Yeah, you have to have an influence to place here. On the-
Oh, in
on
order
the
to
thing.
you have to drop an
Right.
influence.
So you have to
there.
spend an influence to use it.
Okay, I didn't.
I was
That's
gonna
the
do
part I was
that to
missing.
get a
Right.
reputation,
So
but I
you-
realized I would need 2 influences to get both this and the reputation.
Yes,
So
that is correct.
that's not gonna work for me, which is
But-
how I messed myself
Well, no,
up.
You
you
have one
should. You should go
influence
ahead
left?
and use it anyways, and spend 3 and get 4 victory points.
But she can't
She
spend
only has
3. What?
Influence?
If you have 3 of something.
3 bricks.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But-
spent one of my bricks.
Well, but
so-
instead just do 2, because you get the same thing. You still get 4 points.
So you only need 1 influence. Spend 3 of that commodity of the chart.
Right, or 2, or however many.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Or I could focus on what I could do tie for the 10 over there.
If you have a way to put influence down.
Is it my turn?
It is your
I believe so.
I was letting you strategize.
Thank
You're
you.
thinking it out anyway, so I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna do this.
Alright, this is where things get interesting for me. Because I actually think I'm going to go here. Spend 1 influence.
Of all 12 places you could go. You had to give Shelby back a person?
Well, she's sitting on a gold mine.
Oh, you can only put your cat on empty spaces, right?
Is it my
Is
turn?
that how it goes?
I think so.
Where's the rule?
I just put it in the book.
Of course he did.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah, just now.
Okay. I've got a
So
question
did he.
that I thought about while I was peeing. What are these cards for if these three just stay out here?
Those are the other two that could have possibly played.
Okay, so
They're potential.
Every game they'll be different.
every game they'll be different. These are just in essence discarded. They're not like this where they're going to get used.
Right.
Understandable. Okay, I'm going to go to the grandstand. Place this guy here,
You do in fact have 3.
and then when place this here, I can place one here.
Ah, brick.
I'm
Yes.
gonna place
Oh,
one here. I
Michael,
get one more.
Only on unoccupied buildings in your charter.
Oh.
So that was a mistake,
Yes, it was. I cheated.
just so we know.
I chatted.
For what?
You can only place minions in unoccupied buildings in your own charter.
I believe that
Oh.
that ends my round. Yeah.
Well,
So you
That's
only
actually-
see cats in
I
Michaeltown.
would say that's super unfortunate. That changes what I'm going to do. But say that'll be.
Sing it.
Who the heck cares?
We'll bump up the progress.
Yeah, because Shelby.
has no influence.
And I also did one of these,
I've
which also
no
bumps the
influence.
progress.
So technically
So
Shelby gets the
gets another one,
influence, but
but she has nothing to
she
place.
has none to place, so nobody gets that reputation.
That's
So-
helpful to
Spoilers.
David
Is it now?
because she would have
Are
tied
you
me.
still in first?
I am in first. I have
And
4.
solidly first.
Gosh,
Yeah, see, I
darn
called
it.
that.
I
I
had
called
solo
that.
first. Shelby's got solo second. Then there's a tie for third
Third.
between me and Michael.
Yeah.
Is it 2 people?
Yes.
Okay then.
What's 2
peoples.
people?
The
So it's-
objective.
Yeah, 2 people, 3 on the reputation.
Where's my other guy? Oh, he's in the market. You know, or just nobody's gonna go to the market now.
I don't know what to use my last. This guy for. Yeah, no markets.
And grandstand's going late. Have at least 3 reputation. Okay.
How many of these guys do you have?
You
I
got a
have
lot.
2. I have 2.
Well,
I-
no, these guys.
Oh yes, I have many.
And then you actually have
I got one
a
back.
place where you can get
Yeah.
more back.
So the cool thing is I can use them on these to get the resources, then go to the treasury and trade the resources for money and get the influence back.
Right. If the game lasts that long.
Well, just the nice
That's
thing.
You're gonna get
That's the
money
only
and
thing is
victory
the game might
Exactly.
not last that quite that long.
Well,
yet,
the nice thing
but-
is though is that basically I
Yeah.
should never be in a position where I
yeah,
don't
you will.
have influence.
Yeah, you will always have influence.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I
Do we
am
get to
very
keep
influential.
these guys going forward,
You get to keep
or a
one.
number of them?
There's a number of
A
them.
specific number of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have capacity. You have to keep
Capacity.
one.
But these will change.
Is it your turn?
It is my turn. But we're discussing strategy and important things.
I'm just making sure
Yeah.
it's not mine.
Sorry.
No. Yes, I put these stickers on just for you guys.
Yeah.
Except for 2 of these I didn't have to because nobody had like 2 of them didn't have trophies. Alright, so come on. Think fly.
How many rounds do we have left? I don't think that's gonna happen.
There's probably a couple rounds left.
Wow! I feel good.
What's the thing above the cloud port? That you get a victory point and what else? What is that?
Quota.
That's you put influence in the quota chart.
Oh, whatever you want. Okay, whatever you
Yeah.
get from the chart.
Mhm.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Nice. Get you back.
She's spending a wheat.
Yeah, coin and reputation.
and a red.
Why would you do this?
And that's
Oh,
her
that's
last
fine.
rep, so now she's also going to be moving things along.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
now we will have
About 3 turns.
3 turns back. Do we get to keep a level of these guys going into
You have a
forward
capacity.
rounds as well? A capacity. What is the capacity exactly?
Right now it's one.
Okay.
One of each.
Alright. I'm coming here. We're trading in a brick for a coin and victory points.
Wow. That's end game strategy.
We better figure it out fast. You're also winning.
I have coins and
So
no
far
possible
until he
way to
starts
spend
dumping
them.
in places, but
That's a
I'm
bummer.
just gonna
Well,
do
hopefully
that.
it's not dumping on me. That would be in play.
It's your turn, Chad.
I'm gonna waste resources.
I think you could keep coins.
If I had the cat cafe, you could have gotten a cat.
Just one?
I can only keep one, so two of them
Give me a
just go
wood.
away.
Thank you.
Give me a wood,
Give me a
bucko.
reason to spend
That
them.
is so helpful.
What cards are we gonna keep?
Not entirely certain.
We have to keep one of each resource, right?
One of each resource is how that goes?
No, one resource.
One resource.
Well,
So next move, try to get a coin. 'Cause you can
One resource, one coin, one
one card.
card,
And
and one
one-
meeple. One minion.
Only
Minion.
one card?
Yes. Yeah.
well, shit darn it.
But your personas don't count against that.
I
They
know,
don't have
so,
symbol.
but it may not,
Yeah,
be a good
you may
idea.
not get to keep the
So I've got 8
crates.
resources. Okay.
what if I
now
turn
now I
crate in?
understand my end game strategy.
Then somebody
Wasn't-
else might get it.
That's what my strategy is to open a crate.
That's fine. Next game?
No, this one.
That's okay.
I don't wanna lose those cards.
Well, you won't lose that one if you open it. But you might lose the other one depending on what you want to keep.
So you can keep one of these cards.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that's different. Or
I think. I mean, don't quote me. The crates might be handled differently. I'm not sure.
okay.
I do know that when I was taking apart the chests from the previous game, there were lots of different cards, but a lot of them were personas, and I wasn't tracking what was what because I couldn't remember the rules.
Mm.
So I was just like, well, okay, these are all garbage, but what are they? Well, okay, kind of.
Whose turn is it then?
Is it me?
It's you. Should we move?
Oh yes, we do. Oh yes, we do. I'm stuck again. Oh my gosh!
Pull them back.
This is a waste of a turn.
Boomer.
It is a waste of a turn. That's 6 for you or 5?
Yes, that's six.
6.
And with
Shelby helped
the
me out
clock
kicking
ticking,
this guy out.
with the clock ticking,
clock
it's
is
like
ticking,
I
you
need.
can't
There's one more
do
thing.
anything.
I'm so far behind. I'm bad at these kind of games.
Well, David and Shelby are about to smack us.
How do the
Yeah,
points
literally.
work? So
The
so
more
we have a
points, the better.
winner of this round.
It's my turn.
And then everything starts back at 0 the next time
I
we play?
believe so.
I'm
yeah.
gathering
Oh,
my
you'll
equals,
probably
so
get-
it makes it your turn.
You'll probably get like trophies and stuff depending on how you do.
Depending on
Is that the
winning.
glory? Like at the
Yeah,
end of the
glory.
set?
You'll get glory. So stars, right? The higher your score, for each 10 points, you'll get glory. I think, and mark them
Each
off
star
on
is worth
here.
10 victory points at end of campaign.
Interesting.
Oh, stop it.
Michael, it makes it your turn.
Yeah, because I've got a short clock, I have to recall.
Worst. That's the worst feeling right now.
It is. It's
I've got
horrible.
like 2 turns left,
How
and
many-
I have recall on one
We
of
have
them.
2 turns left, so
Well, 3.
Shelby's
maybe.
gonna
Probably
end
3.
one. She's gonna end
Shelby
one.
will go. Mia will go.
Shelby
Unless
will-
other people. Okay.
Yeah, unless you cause problems there with your 1 influence left.
That's a true
I
statement.
don't know how.
Get yourself on the reputation track one more time.
I can't because there's nothing to. Well, you're right. I could. In other ways.
Yes. Ways and ways.
Oh. You shouldn't have said that.
You would scare me. I'm not winning.
Because
I-
I wasn't going to.
I'm not winning,
Alright,
so.
1 wood for a gold
See, there you go. That's what you want
and
anyway.
another rep. Did I put it in the wrong spot? I'm sorry.
You're making
So
me
that
hungry.
goes there.
And
Sorry, and I get 1 more point because
Oh,
of that.
jeez.
How do you
Clear
really feel?
communication is essential.
But next time
I'm
I'm
gonna be right up
recall,
front with you.
So. And now I
Right,
also
so
will be
it doesn't
moving it
matter.
along.
Did you advance this?
I did not know.
This is me. Alright, so how many turns do I really have left?
Internship stuff and I'm getting very sweaty.
Understandable.
Maybe 1.
We're
Mia,
getting
David,
points here.
Shelby, Mia. So I've got
And then we'll finish after
this
Mia.
turn, No. It'll go to me. I am always the
You're
ending point
always
because
the
she was
last,
the
so
first
she
player.
will not. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, so it's going to be Mia, David, Shelby, Mia. So I'm going now.
So you've got 2
Mia,
turns
David,
basically.
me, Shelby, me. Yeah, I've got 2 turns after this one.
2 turns after this. Yeah, so 3 turns left.
Can I get there? What can I do? I've got almost everything I need here except for. Might as well do this. Spend influence.
I wanted to do other things other than just like spam reputation, but I ran out of influence ahead of when I thought I would run out of influence.
I'm gonna get yours and check.
Because I forgot that you had to put influence down on reputation.
Yeah.
So that next time we play, definitely like different strategy will be used.
I'm sure we can find a charger if you guys need to charge phones.
Aspen should be waking up soon. I don't know.
Is it my turn?
No, it's Kathy's turn.
The game will also be ending in about 3 rounds. 2 rounds.
Yeah. And actually, just we're under profile.
4.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Getting them coins.
Yes. And if you had a influence, you could get reputation.
That would be nice.
But we ran out of
Wouldn't
those.
that somehow? There's a reason for not having those.
You go to Charterstone to open a crate, correct?
Yes, you do.
Are you going to be able to?
She is.
Yes.
Nice.
My next turn, I'm going.
Her last
to
turn.
She's going to
Open a
open a crate, which is probably going to open up more rules,
We'll see.
potentially.
Well, the problem is it's going to open things up that are then immediately going to go into the
Yes,
next
but
later,
it
probably.
gives me 5 points.
Yeah, and it opens it up for next
So-
times around and gives
And
her 5
since
points.
I know I probably can't keep both of these anyways, I decided I'm just gonna go for it. We'll see
Oh,
what
I'm
happens.
so mad now, though, because
Oh,
now
this
I can't.
opens a crate.
Yes.
Mhm.
I thought you needed 3 of these guys to open a crate.
No, 2.
I wouldn't have probably done my last move the way I did it, but
Well, the worst thing is for me
this is
now.
stuff that you just like remember for the next time you play.
I
That's what
can't
was
do
trying
both
to,
things
Yeah, I
in
was
one
trying to
day.
remember which
I want to
one
build
was.
and grandstand.
Yeah,
Can't do
Oh,
both
can't do
because
both.
I'm not getting that guy back.
yeah,
I don't think. Can't imagine. Cost-
yeah, because nobody
cost- cost
has.
an
He
well, I
could.
mean, he
but
could or he could, but
Look at little boy.
Hi, Boogie.
who doesn't like a sleepy baby?
He's so sleepy.
Was he just awake?
Hey, sleepy boy.
Well, I walked in, he had his head crammed in the corner.
Oh.
He came in and he was like,
Who was that? Who's there?
I hear.
"Hey, for you to be
It's my
awake."
dad.
I hear something.
That was
This
a
is
long
your turn.
nap, little man.
It is
It
your
is
turn.
my
It's
Good
Aslan's
job.
turn.
Ezra, you're up, bud. Win it all, okay?
It's your turn.
Win it all.
So David, Shelby, I am still going to get one more go.
Yeah, so you'll have 2 now and then 1 more.
You definitely need coal and a coin.
I need coal and a coin.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
wants you to knock him out.
For sure. For one
That's-
influence, it's a great deal.
No, I think I have figured out how to maximize the amount of points I'm going to get. So we're just going to go ahead and bump you off, Mia. I'm going to trade brick
For coin and victory.
for coin and a point.
You should definitely keep it. Well, do you not have a resource now?
I don't need a resource.
Well, you can keep a resource.
I can, but I'm not
And you
going
won't
to.
keep one
I'm
coin.
about to quota.
Oh, next turn?
Yeah. Because by doing that, I can get myself an influence right there. Bought myself up.
Oh, it's my turn. I have to pull my guys back. So that's. And you want to move 1 more?
David,
I'm gonna
Shelby.
That.
give a win.
Dang it!
Can you give me a victory point, please? Thank you.
I'm such a loser. Alright.
See, there's part of me that's really glad that I grabbed this, so you guys didn't, because now that you're out of influence points, you guys are moving that thing like crazy.
What does that do?
Every time you move that, you get a point.
Oh, shoot.
Every time you do.
Yes. So every
Yeah,
time it
so-
acted, right. So I'm glad I grabbed
They
it.
would have, yeah, one of them
Yeah.
would have been scoring off it, yeah.
I did get
Well-
a decent amount of points from Barth over here. My boy.
I say, well, Barth and Clarice.
My
just
boy Barth and my
combo
girl
off.
Clarice.
I wanna set myself
They're a good
up for
combo
this, so
there.
Might as well.
Because every time I
I'm
use this,
go-
I
oh!
use this, and then I.
Oh!
Uh oh.
I'm going to trigger endgame.
Zeppelin.
Uh-oh.
Did you?
I'm about to because I'm going to build.
Oh,
and
you
it's gonna
just
trigger,
Zeppelined in.
Oh.
and I'm the last player in the round.
Which would have.
So that means
Does
it's
that
it
mean
okay.
it's
anyways?
over?
Yes.
Oh wait, does that end it? So
Yes.
it ended the
This is the
game.
end of the game.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't
Okay.
account for that because I
Yeah.
wasn't thinking about my own strategy. I was thinking about everything else.
Shoot. I mean, that killed everybody's
Wow.
last
I
vote.
could have kept a resource and coins, and now I don't get to keep a resource.
I'm-
Turd.
I'm sorry.
That's brutal.
I'm sorry. I didn't think
Wow.
about it.
You get a resource and a coin.
I'm
Good
building,
call. That's a good call.
building the call market. I do get 5 points,
Coin.
so I can at least catch up to my wife. So I'm not a super loser, just a regular loser.
Man, I really wish you hadn't done that.
I do too.
2, 3.
You get 10. Me and I
4.
get 7, and Michael
I get
gets
4.
4.
Now don't score me yet though.
Okay.
Let's make sure we go through the rules.
Well, we haven't. Yeah. Man, but if you had done that, I'd have gotten a net total of 7 more points.
What were you? You were about to do one of those.
So if I
and
quota
get
for 3, I get 3 points. Plus, I get to add an influence here, which bumps me up a tier.
Okay. Interesting. And you were gonna use these 3 for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Are you sure we don't all get one more turn?
Yes, I am certain. It says
I'm okay with it because people would have started catching me, and it ended the people trying to catch me
continue playing
side of this.
until the progress token advances to the timer space. Finish the round so all players have taken the same number of turns. You were the first player. Remember that if you round influence tokens during the game, you must advance the progress token at the beginning of the turn. Players, good news.
I know.
Good news.
Good news.
Players will carry over all components in their personal supply
Dang it.
from game 1 to game 2.
Dang it.
What?
Okay, well, I get 4 points.
You
Yeah.
start out hot because you could like open crate
Yes.
stuff.
Yes,
and
exactly. You still are
right
getting a
off
chance
the
to do
bat.
that. Okay.
You can do some damage.
We're starting off rich, Kathy.
Well, that makes me a little happier, I guess.
Yeah.
Do I do that?
Well, and I guess I'm assuming that also means the
You
cards.
And my
yeah.
crates.
Yeah, I think you
I
get to
don't
keep
lose
all
my
of this
crates.
stuff.
Oh, we get to keep all of this.
Yeah.
That was big because Barth and Clarice are. They're a combo that I've worked for specifically in this game,
All right.
and I'd like to keep that combo.
After game 1, extract
Right.
card 17
Right.
from the index and place this in the archive.
He's in sleepy staring mood.
17.
Who's
That
that
was so
crazy
fun.
man, Edwin?
End of game. In player order, gain victory points for reputation and cards with timer tokens on them, which I don't think any of us have any of
I don't know
those.
what that means.
Okay. Now we gain points for reputation. So you guys figured
David
that out?
gets 10.
David to 34.
Mia and Shelby get 7 each.
22 to 29. 17 to 24.
That was such quick math. How did you
You
do
get
that?
4, so 19 to 23.
23.
Was
19 to 23.
We get nothing.
We get nothing. We have no reputation. Worth mentioning. Glory. Each player gains glory based on their position on the VP track. I need card
Glory,
18.
Glory.
Okay.
Glory.
Glory is your primary measure of success in your quest for the Forever King to make you the leader of the village. At the end of each game, gain 1 glory per 10 victory points earned that game. Mark those stars on your charter chest. You choose which stars to fill in.
And you get those going into the next campaign?
Those carry over, yep.
Oh,
At the beginning of each game, every completed row of glory grants you the listed bonus.
Huh.
So for resources, coins, or victory points, gain 1 resource, 1 coin, or 3 victory points at the start of the game. Remove 1 peril token from your charter and keep it. These will be revealed later. Place 1 influence token on the reputation track. Gain 1 minion.
That's to so you have to fill the row to get that?
Yes.
Got it.
Fill in 1 capacity on your charter chest. Gain 1 advancement card. And you may select and use 1 extra persona card. So if you fill the bottom row, you get 2 personas in a game.
So every 10
That's all of
points.
that.
Oh, I see these stars
Yes,
on the 10.
yes, the stars.
It's like your
So
box.
for every 10
so
points,
I get to pick 2
That's
stars
this side?
anywhere on
Yeah.
here.
yep, on there you'll
Right,
fill
so
in
because
2 with a pen.
You're doing it by
Okay.
And I get to
factor
pick
of
2
10.
as well, right?
So you get to
Even
fill in 3 stars.
As long as you over
I'm
3
at frickin' 29, so I
Yeah.
get 2.
maximum point
That's a
value.
Bummer.
And I choose which 2 I want to
You
put
choose
on
whichever
here.
2 you want to put on there. Yep.
And each star is worth 10 points at the end of each.
At the end of campaign.
So that means you need 10 stars to fill out 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Winners. Okay, there's one winner. Yes, David.
Yes.
The player with the most victory points this game marks their charter chest. So you mark in your first trophy cup.
Victories?
Yep. Non-winners. Name your charter.
AKA losers.
Name your
it.
charter. Write it on the board. Also, as a show of humility, each winning charter will now be named by the non-winners.
Oh, yes.
Wait, what?
We get to name
Name
your
your
charter.
charter.
No, come
Yeah.
on!
Oh, we're going to name it something so dumb.
As a show of humility, that's awesome.
Alright.
Players will name the village later.
Ohio.
I don't know. West Virginia's right in there too.
Armpit of America.
I've heard that Ohio and Indiana make up the butt cheek of Michigan. That's what
That's correct.
that's the one I've always heard about them. Those
Both
2
physically
states.
and metaphorically.
That's funny. Extract card 19. Okay, so
3 of these. Which one's
gather all of your player pieces. You will carry over all components in your personal supply from game 1 to game 2, including coins, resources, cards, etc. Just basically toss it all in your box.
In my box.
Extract card 19 from the index.
Mr. Kaiserin, which 2 stars should we fill in?
And then these guys we keep as well, you said? All of these?
Yes.
Everything.
And then we take these guys back too, right?
Yes. Passive. Rule 29. Okay, at the end of games 2 through 12, your capacity will determine the number of components in your personal supply that you may keep. Discard everything else except persona cards and player pieces to the general supply. Your charter chest shows your current capacity. You start the campaign with 1 in each category. Be prepared to only keep 1 of each after game 2. There will be various ways to increase your capacity throughout the campaign. Resource tokens, coins, advancement cards, and minions. Extract card 20.
What is
There's a lot
what
of
is this
rules.
box? This box.
Can you,
That's the peril tokens.
Peril
Yeah,
token.
you might-
Okay. Which have
Well,
not come into
there are
play yet,
multiple
so
tokens
marking that
you
on
can
here
put.
is a bad
It doesn't
idea.
mean anything to you.
Yeah, right.
Edwin, what do you see?
I want my little pieces.
You only have the 1.
Yes. Well, are we done with victory points?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Guideposts. The wise Forever King offers guideposts to steer the village toward success. He still gives players the freedom to choose their path, even if their choice displeases him.
What a kind monarch.
Guideposts offer a goal for any number of players to achieve. The current guidepost is kept face up on the board and is processed at the end of the game. Some guideposts have temporary rules for the current game. At the end of the game, any players who achieved the guidepost gain 1 glory, a little star.
Diversification.
Among those players, the player with the most influence tokens in their personal supply reveals the options on the guidepost. Roll the Charterstone to break further ties. That player chooses one of the options and opens the corresponding crate. Happy King or Angry King. Extract card 21.
Goodness sakes, are these all
Wait.
rule book things?
Do we need to go and name our charters first before we
We
get
need
too
to,
deep?
we do need no. This is the end.
I'll allow you guys.
Extract card 400, your first guidepost from the index, and read the exposed text. You're now ready to play game 2. Now, if you're ready to play game 2, now reset the board, but we're not going to. Leave this card at the front of the index for the entire campaign,
This?
so it hides the front card.
The very front?
Yes.
Does everyone agree with my decision to name David's charter Gary, Indiana?
Gary,
Gary,
Indiana.
Indiana.
The worst town in the United States of America.
sisters, Isabella and
Isabella,
Clarice?
Barth,
Clarice.
Barth
Barth?
and Clarice.
Barth and Clarice.
were icons in my box.
I'm fine with Gary.
Just call it Gary.
Yeah, just
Gary.
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 Straight up
It
Gary.
is just Gary.
That is quite funny. I'll hook you up here.
Thank you. Mia, can I pass them off so I can collect
What
my
you get
things?
for being a winner.
Yes.
I wonder what my.
Hi,
What
what we done
Gee.
in
What
this?
do you name yours? I was gonna have like a wood
Put it up
theme
nicely.
with my name, but you know,
But not anymore.
not anymore. Now I'm
Good job.
Gary.
Way to win.
Now I'm Isabella, Queen of Gary.
That's right. Charter. Primary charter of Gary. Chart holder.
Chart holder.
Chart holder.
That's right. I at least have a plan for next time.
I have
Like
zero.
I know what I'm
plan.
gonna do next.
I have
time.
zero plan for this time, and I have zero plan for next time.
So guidepost for game 2, have the most coins and resources. You're going to need a wealth of coins and resources to build the village, but be careful. Everything in excess of your capacity must be returned to the general supply at the end of the game. Keep this card face up on the board at the end of game 2. Before any of the endgame steps, follow the guidepost rules to award glory and reveal the following option.
Nice, big fan.
This is good at the very front of the index there. We'll put that out for the next game.
He's like, let me see. What are you guys doing in there?
Tatooine.
We've got Gary next to Tatooine.
Excellent. I'm trying to decide between like Trantor and Terminus.
Oh, good lord. Don't name them after the stupid show we're watching.
I've read 3 of the books.
I know
can't-
you have.
Do it.
It's either that or let's see. What am I listening to down? Neuromancer. I could call
One
it.
thing's for sure, I'll never read Isaac Asimov's books.
That's probably why it's.
Well, he's reading the
Isabella.
books because of the show we're watching, because it's based on his books.
Yeah.
Can't leave my monarch.
Not the queen of
The
Gary.
monarch of Gary, Isabella.
Ninkasi. What is the? What's the name of the?
Gosh. I need to
It
think
starts
about some
with
strategy
Shiva.
for next time around. Is the die literally only used for starting the game? Who goes first?
It's
the only time we
used for
used it.
tiebreakers also. It comes up later.
Tiebreakers in terms of like.
Well, it said like if you were tied on the guidepost, you could use the die to break the tie.
I don't understand.
I'm
the
sure you don't
guidepost.
just roll whoever comes up first wins the tie.
Okay.
Here you go, shove it in.
You don't like my ideas, huh?
Sure.
Arrakis. You don't know that one.
Arrakis.
That sounds
Arrakis.
familiar.
Oh,
Did I
you
leave
wanna
my
pass
choice?
those?
Desert
Yeah.
planets.
If I'd said Dune, she would have known. But
Do you want to pass some of
I know.
those things down here so we can start as well?
Gidi Prime, Caladan.
The wood one.
But then also the baggies.
You took it out away from me.
He simply passed the
I know, so that means he's doing all of it because he asked for the bags.
Well, that's
Did
it. He
ask.
brought this upon himself. It's a calamity.
Whoa. Well, people, my name got picked immediately, so I figured I might as well,
I can see why they called this District 12, though.
Mm-hmm.
because of
It's all
Mining
coal.
coal.
The mines.
makes some sense for sure.
The mines.
I could name the brick charter the brick house
Brick
after the
house.
sun.
Brick. You have to do brick and then like
Or-
dot dot
Dot,
dot.
dot, dot. House.
Spelled H-A-U-S.
Yes.
H-A-W.
Yeah.
WZ.
How many of
House.
these
H-O-U-Z,
are you supposed to be?
H-O-U-Z. What?
12 of these?
12 of each, yes.
There's not because we have
I'm
them in our
missing.
box.
We have them in our box. Thank you. Okay. So I was like, there's only 10 here. I do
I
distinctly
feel
remember.
like this looks like Mordor, kind of.
So honestly,
Oh,
The
it's
giant
Yeah.
The
volcano type.
Nobody has
Oh,
any
no.
sand. Like anybody.
the benefit of like getting rid of your, why do I keep forgetting those token things called that you put on the
Influence.
influence? I forget them every time. Getting rid of influence quickly helps you just like get resources for the next round,
Does that need to go in?
which is interesting.
Maybe. It can, I think.
Oh no! Is he getting rid of
Edwin! Hi! You didn't know I was here because you hadn't looked my way, huh? Hi! Miss Kathy!
All right.
Hi!
Not bad for a first round, eh?
Nice.
Not bad, not
That was
bad.
fun.
That was fun.
We
Just
did these
did
all
it.
so we can write on our
Yeah, we gotta get these things to fix it. Oh yeah, those go in the front. Actually,
For right now.
where is the
You did 2 sailboats, huh?
You didn't write your name?
What did other people put down as their glory points?
What did I get? I got 1 point.
I'm intrigued.
I
Or
had
double
1 point,
persona.
so I
You did
just
double
I,
persona, so you get 2 cats to start.
No.
I just put the
So
resources.
once I get this filled up, I can choose a second persona.
If I
Once
do
you
the
get it completely filled up.
Yeah, so you can only use.
So that
You only
that
get the benefit
delay.
of this once you fill up a row.
Oh, really?
You use
Yes.
the Pharaoh as part
I didn't
of it.
know that.
F-E-R-O.
Yeah.
I thought you just
Oh.
got one of these
Yeah,
things.
but what's a
For
That's why I was
okay.
asking, because if I did, if that was the case, then
I
I
would have
used this.
changed this drastically. if
What's
I-
another word for
But
town?
yeah, because of that, once I
Cool.
fill this up, I'll be able to use 2 personae each game instead of just 1.
Okay. That would have been nice to know. Because I would have used my 3 on 1 category instead of
Yeah.
1 for each. I thought you like got one of these things going into next round. Like you got a.
You will once you fill up that row.
Alright, well.
And I
Mistakes
imagine
have been made.
as we go through the game, we'll start scoring where you're getting like 10 stars a pop.
Yeah.
There really isn't. I mean, Burrow.
Yeah, Fairburg.
Pharaohberg. Yeah, that's great. So do you need?
Yeah, those are gonna go along with. Yeah, we gave out all the other cards, didn't we? So it's just these.
This one pen is dying.
Back into the scriptorium.
Here's
Here.
another one.
Demon boxes and things.
You in there?
He's dropping things.
We had a disaster last night. The lid came off the box.
Oh no!
It was a very thin amount of glue and it was very old. So, nice glue job as always. It's a nice
Yeah.
box. All right, so those go in there.
That's a win.
Where are the cats? I had
That's a win.
yeah, you don't need.
Kitty cat.
I didn't have a separate bag for the cats.
Are you smiling? It's so
I'll put them
handsome.
in here for now.
No, I'm waving this thing in front of you, and he's like, "What is going on?"
I want to touch it.
Excuse me.
He's really started enjoying this particular position
Hi.
over the last
Hanging
week.
out
Or
over
what is
the
it,
table.
or something, and just like,
Yeah.
well, table, chair. I had a round table this week and
Oh.
just sat him in front of me, and he was just hanging onto the chair,
Yeah.
peeking around.
All 3 of them.
What did we say, Pharaoh?
Fairburg.
Pharaohberg.
B-U-R-G.
Probably win again next time.
B-E-R-G.
B-U-R-G-H.
Berg.
B-U-R-G-H.
Sure.
Yeah, Berg.
It's not
Like,
Berg.
just add it to the end of Pharaoh, so it's one word.
Yes.
Mm.
Got a mummy bird.
What do you have? Give me my bottle. Here's the big boy.
Is that open?
So a whole bunch of
Okay.
All right,
whole bunch of
You
rule
two
cards
need
to
to
put
name-
into the rules.
I'll turn it around for
I
you
thought, well,
so
I
you
can do
can
mine
actually.
yet, but they can, I
Okay.
can wait. But in the meantime, tune in next week to find out what we named the rest of the charters. You can have more fun with us as we discover more about Charterstone
Next
Dun,
week
dun,
or 2
dun.
weeks?
in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Back
Next
in
time on Charterstone.